Welcome to episode 21 of Panther City Rebellion.
Happy Tuesday, buddy.
Happy Tuesday, Justin. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
It's June 16th,
Yeah.
2026.
Yes, you got it this time.
I got it this time. Yes.
I think I'm going to make a compilation of that. It's July 50th.
J.
What?
It's one of the J months. Who
There's a
cares?
50 in there?
Yeah.
In the box with us, as always, we have Mr. Craig Youngblood of Western Soul Photography, and Matthew is back.
Yep,
He is back.
I'm back from my cruise.
He felt love, exciting and new.
Oh yeah, the love boat.
All aboard. They're waiting for you. Did you happen to port by a Princess ship and see it pull out?
No, I don't think we did.
Okay, because when they pull out a port, they play the Love Boat theme over their horn.
Oh, do they really? That's
Yeah.
funny as
I
shit.
don't think anybody was pulling out on that cruise.
Yeah. Did
Fair
you
enough.
did you have fun on your cruise? Any hot bitches?
Well, of course you're going to see hot bitches, but of course none of them hotter than my significant other.
Fair enough.
It was our 15-year.
What a good
Well, we
boy.
celebrated
Good
early.
man.
What a good boy.
Yeah,
Expert move.
and we went with her brother and
Bro.
sister-in-law who were celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Cuck chair?
Are
No.
you in quarantine in there because of the hantavirus or anything?
No,
Is
no,
that
this
why
was
you're back
not.
in that
This was
room?
not the ship. The shit boat, Blake. In case you're wondering, I was already asked if it was.
All right.
No,
if
it
so,
was
just
not.
stay in there until until we get the all clear.
He may
Fuck,
have
I'm coming
Ebola. Craig's going to have Ebola.
Ugh.
They're going to be bleeding from their eyes.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great time, but it's good to be back.
You can get over that in a
Craig-
weekend out here.
He let go of a deadly secret last week that we don't know about. I guess we just can't hear it because that's why. Now I know why he keeps his mic away from me as far as possible. But I guess he's just in there just ripping ass the whole time, and you're not hearing it, Matt.
Or hey,
Yeah,
if I'm
do you
not
live
hearing
through
it,
it?
that's one thing. But I'm definitely not
If you
smelling
feel
it.
faint.
To his defense. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Is
Are
that
you
why
not
you keep
smelling
your
it
mic
because
away?
of the hantavirus?
I'm pretty sure if I go back to the Paratheory tapes, most of the shitting and farting is you,
Hey
Justin.
man, I like to party. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
You never know.
Can we dust for that? Shit.
That's a lot of footage to go through to find them all, though. God damn it!
I
No,
don't think you can dust for vomit.
but I do have a gas tracker at work.
Oh, really?
I should just bring it up here and set it by the door and crank it up so we hear it go off.
You know, and just, is it like a?
Oh, it's
beeping
loud.
sound?
It starts
Oh, is it
beeping
really?
because it's supposed to let you know, get out of this
Methane.
confined space. There's
You're
a
gonna
gas
die.
leak of some sort, or there's methane in the air, and you're gonna die. Yeah, some of the gases it tests for are exactly that. If it goes off, 2 seconds later you're dead.
Bad news.
You're like, what the hell?
So this is just to make you panic
Yeah.
before you croak.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Starts beeping, and you're like, okay, I have 2 seconds. Done.
Hmm.
And out.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Like,
Thanks
dear
for
God,
letting me know.
oh,
Rather not know. I guess. If I'm
Yes.
going. I'm going. Man, I'm tired.
I don't have a sound effect for that.
Done.
Well, we are coming to you from Platinum Music Complex, the largest rehearsal studio in the world, located in North Richland Hills, Texas. You can check them out at platinummusiccomplex.com. Also, check out their school. It's an all-ages school for anything you want to learn in music, whatever they supply. Check it out. They got a variety of it. You can check that out at platinumlessons.com.
Now, before we introduce our guest, I want to do some talking with you
Okay.
because I want to talk about Sunday.
Okay.
Do you want me to play the drop?
No,
Okay.
this is no busting. This is just straight up because I want to talk about the event you had.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to make it because I ran into a wall of Germans.
I heard.
You mean Fireball?
Fireball. Yeah, I heard. He
So-
was like, he's on his 8th fireball. I was like, he's not coming.
I went, I'll just, real quick, a whole bunch of my soccer buddies were like, hey, let's go up to Last Drop over on Race Street.
Yep.
And we'll meet up there. We'll watch the German match, and then we'll watch the Japanese match. And my plan was to leave midway through the Japanese match, run home, check on the dog, then come up there. Well, when I walked in the room, none of my friends were there yet because they all like to be fashionably late. But the whole Byron Munich club is in there watching the German game, and they come over. I'm wearing this kit that I have on, and they're like, you're with us. And 2 minutes after sitting down was the first goal. And they're like, well, since you're with us, our tradition is fireball shots after every goal.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's World Cup. Things are usually pretty balanced. I can handle a few. The match ended 7-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those guys liked to party. I was told I was not allowed to drive. And,
One of those nights.
yeah.
You're not driving, sir.
So then I was like, I'll go home. I'll rest up. It'll be cool. I can take a quick little nap, sober up. Then I'll come up there. And then the Empire called. And I had to go fix things.
What a buzzkill.
Yeah.
Literally.
Cut fibers. Someone stole cable again. So, but I want to hear all about it. I want to know how things went, how the turnout was, what
It
all
was great.
happened.
Yeah.
It's a Dwayne concert, yes.
The Dwayne, Save Dwayne 1.0. If you guys don't know, Dwayne's battling cancer. And so no one was putting together an event. So Deborah Naismith that owns Blue Bayou and I put together an event to make it all happen. Man, it went flawlessly. Like, everything was on time. All the musicians did great. The sound crews, Autry Audio, and Guitar Dave Music, Rambo stages. I just kind of bounced back and forth in between, introducing and all that. Nothing went off the tracks.
That's good.
And so the crowd just kept building. I mean, it started at 11 a.m. So having T-Bone Stearns on early was perfect because that's country and coffee for the country folk to come in there. And then it started just as the day went on, it just more and more and more and more to the point where it was like, okay, we may have needed a bigger place. And, but we ended up raising on the day of a little over $12,000. It was like right at $12,500. And then with PCR, we put that number over now over 13,000. And it's still growing. There was a gentleman that won the drum set, and he won the guitar.
Whoa,
nice.
He donated the guitar back to Dwayne so he could have it for his office.
Nice.
And then he donated the drum set back to keep going at the next event for 2.0 up here,
Which
July
which
12th.
Here. Okay.
So it's just going to keep going. And they didn't bother keeping the snare, so the snare will be there with everybody's autographs from the first one, and then this one coming up in here. And I thought, dude, how cool. Another guy dropped just $3,000 on the spot and just gave it to Dwayne. And there was tons of familiar faces, but a lot of people we didn't know that showed up. It was really badass. So it went great, man. We got to get Dwayne on the phone, put him on FaceTime, walk him around, say hi to people. He got to see the event. We put it up on a deal where he could watch it from the bed. And we didn't want him there because we didn't want him to, he's susceptible to being sick.
Yeah.
Like, his immune system is 0. So it's like he was really wanting to come up there, and we just kind of all said, man, we love you, but stay home. Stay in, if you're in the hospital, stay in the hospital. Don't come up here with all these alcoholics and smoking, and just stay home. He did.
Did Kenneth Copeland donate anything?
He did
since
not.
he's right next
He
door.
did not. You would think
I was
that
just
across
the
wondering.
street.
Yeah, he's just right there.
You would think that
know.
that smug motherfucker would have showed up and like, here's some money, blowing at you or something.
Here's your G4.
Yeah, right.
Something.
Nothing. Not one thing. No.
What an a-hole.
No, but it was, and I don't have the list with me, but there was like over 40 sponsors that got involved and donated and put up things, man. It was just awesome to see this from a Dallas side of things to Fort Worth side of things, all these people come together between original acts, rock bands, metal bands, country bands, funk bands, like all of them just come in together and play on this deal. It was like, whoa.
Because he started, the first studios are over there in Dallas.
Yeah.
Right. And then put this one together, got this one going here.
Drummer for Quiet Riot showed up, which is
also typo negative.
It's also typo negative, yes.
Yeah. One of the Kellys showed up.
John Kelly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit, that's awesome.
Pretty dope, man. It was a killer night, man. It was fun. So thank you to everybody that come out and supported that 2.0 coming July 12th right here at Platinum.
Do we have a list on that one yet?
We will.
Have a rundown?
They were actually, they did release today. Deborah released the time slots for everybody that's going to be on that. So it's on her personal page. I think I can find it here in a minute.
Yeah, find it before the end of the show, and we can run it down.
Definitely
towards the end of the show.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But it was a success.
Yes,
totally. You know, so
well, that's what you wanted.
We didn't know it was going to be on a Sunday, and we didn't know it was going. I mean, it was better. All the bands were available because not a lot of people are playing on a Sunday. But it was the early ones that I was like, man, it's just. And we still had people calling in, like, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I was like, man, we're talking. It's going to be 8:00 in the morning. So.
That's why I was wondering how late y'all were going to go.
Well,
because with that lineup, I was like, shit, y'all are going to midnight.
I got out of there just at about 11:15, 11:30, finally. You know, but I got there at 8:00 a.m. And, you know, it was an ass kicking.
So you're doing another one of these in 2 months?
No.
You're throwing...
No.
And we just come to you anytime we need any type
of...
fundraiser, tribute show.
Yeah.
You're the planning coordinator.
Feed me some beans.
This is the new job you want, is coordination of everything.
Oh, shit. I'll pass.
All right. Well, let's introduce these guys. Shall we?
Absolutely.
We'll let them have their own wide angle for a little bit on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the couch tonight are 3 of 5. We have 3/5 of the Royal Sun sitting with us.
Yeah.
Fort Worth royalty.
Welcome, gentlemen.
No pun intended.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
Rumor has it, y'all have a record coming out.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, y'all have a big show in 2 weeks.
That rumor is true.
Well, that's what we're here to set straight.
Yes, sir.
If these rumors are true.
Yeah. June 27th, Magnolia Motor Lounge, promoting our new album, Royal Sun's Matador.
Finally.
Matador.
Yeah. Took a little while. Yeah.
We could just hold this up.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this thing. Look how pretty this is.
Yeah, dude, that's dope.
And the red background, too.
Yes.
Open it up. Check out the vinyl.
Yeah, the vinyl looks just as sharp.
Does it?
It does.
I haven't opened it yet. And we'll do it like one of those box openings that people do.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I can't believe
you got to hold it up so you can get the ASMR crinkling noise. And yeah, there you go. That's the stuff right there.
Yeah, just crinkle the cellophane next to the microphone.
Yeah, that's what everybody loves.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's passable.
3 guys just got off hearing that.
Oh, cellophane is my thing.
Is us 3?
We'll do it this way. So red.
Dude,
so
dope.
pretty.
So nice.
I was hoping I would see you.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Look at that.
Look at that, bro.
So glad they put records in this.
Yeah, we weren't sure what you were going to find when you opened that.
Who did you guys have do the vinyls?
Hand-drawn.
Hand-drawn.
records.
Hand-drawn.
Yeah, hand-drawn
Nice.
records.
Last record we did with them, me and Chad got to be there when they came off the press.
Oh, wow.
Like a little tear in my eye, like a proud
Isn't that
papa.
good?
Like, oh, we made this. This is ours.
Isn't that cool as
You're
shit?
so
Watch them do that
beautiful.
though.
Yeah.
Taking all the little beads and throwing them in the smasher.
Yeah. It's
So
cool.
rad.
Yeah, it was still warm. I was
Yeah?
like, yeah.
Now, last time we had a little issue, I think, when y'all were on JJTM with the first record. Y'all had them numbered.
That was In Memory Man.
Was it it that one that was numbered weird?
Yeah.
And y'all had to come back and get it? We had to swap it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was
Oops.
promised to someone, I think.
Yeah, it
or
was
sold
promised.
yeah.
Is that what
Like,
it was?
shit.
I was going to say
Can't
anything
remember.
that happened the last time we did the podcast. Like, I don't remember it.
I don't remember. It's been way too
I
long.
was still drinking back then.
Yeah.
Well, this has been in the making for a while.
Yeah, we've been writing this for 2 or 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Then we got in the studio. It was just, it took a while. Like there was a lot of
There's life.
yeah.
And then y'all went up and saw that knucklehead, Eric.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eric
Yeah.
Delgard.
So
Eric's great, man.
let's talk about all his processes and what he makes you do.
Nothing. That's why we went with him.
Yeah.
Known Eric for a long time, and the reason we wanted to work with him was we go in, play, capture it, wonder if he likes it.
Yeah.
Maybe
never
we
know.
pissed him off. We don't know. Then we leave, and it's good.
I told him, I was like, man, you made me kind of try harder. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, I couldn't get any reaction out of you. You're just like, that was good. Okay, good job. And like, we did one song where I just held this high note for fucking like, I counted it. Actually, I went back and counted it. It's like 19 seconds or something. And he got up and like gave me a standing ovation. Like,
finally.
while I'm still doing it, I was like, got him.
Eric has
yes.
emotion.
Give me approval. I need approval. Yeah.
But we wanted it done, and because in the past we've done a lot of stuff on our own, which can really be stretched out.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. I believe that.
Let's record that here. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And then it's like 10 years later.
Yeah.
And it still took us a while, even with Eric, but I knew if we went to Eric with the sounds, the tones, and the songs, he'd capture it.
Yeah, he did a great
without
job.
argument or putting too much input into it. We don't need to be produced. We just we want it captured.
Yeah, he was testing a couple mics and for me, and then he goes, "Come here." Well, he just handed me a 58. He was like, "Just use what
go.
you use in the club." Like,
Oh,
all right.
David
Sound
Prater.
good. Yeah,
It sounds great. Everything I've heard so far sounds fantastic.
thank you.
Thank you.
We're
Yeah.
proud of it.
Good. You should be. It's really good, the whole thing. The package, I was blown away.
Thank you.
When y'all released the artwork and, Cameron had done it, I was like, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta meet that
yo,
guy
hold
one
up.
day and say thank you. Like, Johnny and them know him, but I don't think I've ever met him. If I did, it was again back when I was partying my ass off.
Yeah. You don't remember anything?
No.
A couple decades that are a little hazy there.
It's amazing how that works, man. When you quit drinking and then you're like, shit, I did that. Fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You remember what you don't remember.
you're right. Well, some bits and pieces start to come back, or
Yes.
I'll have people coming to me like, "Man, you did this at a show." I'm like, "No, I would never fucking do that." I think I always think like Nick Swartzen's comedy skit plays in my head. Like when he said, he's like, "When I'm drunk, I don't give a shit about anything." Like someone says, "Nick, your car's on fire." He's like, "Fuck my car.
Yeah,
Who
good,
cares?
fuck
Let
my
it burn."
car.
Yeah.
But like sober, I'm like, "Shit, put it out." Yeah.
What y'all's planning with this go around? Y'all gonna do some shows finally, and besides the release show?
Yeah,
it's been a
we did
while.
some. Yeah, we just we needed time to percolate and kind of, I guess let people miss us, come up with some new material to play for them. So
Has anybody missed y'all?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
They haven't told us if they do, but I hope they do. Hope they did.
But we have some shows lined up.
Yeah, we got what? Austin. We're doing in the fall. We're playing
Born for
Born Free.
Oh, sweet.
out in East Texas. That'll be really cool. I don't know.
Playing with CKY.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
Oh, I saw
July.
that. Yeah.
The rail show.
the Rail
At
Club.
the rail.
Can't kill yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Double Wide. Got a Double Wide show coming too. So we need to get out of town a little bit more. Maybe in the fall we'll get some more stuff going where we can.
Get it in while you can.
Yeah.
That was one of the questions was like, how far out are you guys wanting to travel? Or do you
Anywhere.
travel? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time and
Everyone's
opportunity.
schedules.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
opportunities, right?
Road shows are fun. No matter where you go.
Speak for yourself.
Well, and you got to build it,
Yeah.
Like sometimes you go out and it's 10 people
Yeah.
that are not there for you.
It's
And
it's the ones that are like 10.5-hour drives to get to one spot, to do the show, to sleep, to wake up 10.5 hours back. It's like, nah, that wasn't fun. I was dead the whole time.
But some of those, you get like a spark of a crowd that
Yep.
you would never have otherwise. We used to
Totally.
play Beaumont back in the day, and we'd play the Beaumont Mall. We'd play Antone's. There'd be a line around
Yeah.
the venue. None of these people knew us. It was,
It's,
gotta go to Beaumont.
it's those moments
Yeah.
where you're reminded of like one of the reasons you still do it.
Right.
You might have 50 soul-sucking shows, but then you get that 51st one, where there's that line around, your fans are there, everybody's there to see it, and you're like, my God, I love this.
Let's go
Let's
home.
go again.
Let's go home and
Let's
play
do it
for those
again.
3 people.
yeah, give you
Yeah.
the energy to do another 50 shitty
Totally.
shows.
Because Blake, man, you got a hell of a stage presence, like you all do. But I've always known that about you, till I have that fucking fire off the front of the stage,
you
all
got
the way
it.
back to Hannah. Like,
Yeah.
and watching that, it was a ride.
The Barbarians.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
So to keep that up every night, that's the thing. Is like you're keeping that in it for everybody. You know what I mean? It's like shit.
I find with those shows that are small, the more pissed off I am, the better I am.
The better you are. Yeah, right.
Channel that energy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I need to tell my wife to yell at me before we do the album
She
release.
doesn't? I thought she always did.
Not always.
Drop a crazy like tax bomb on you or something,
Just
and be like,
something.
"What?
God,
what the?
damn.
That's
Oh my God!"
That's
So you just-
adulting. Drop
yeah.
a tax bomb on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like stressed out, angry at the same time, and then I was just kidding.
Oh man.
This is your best show ever.
We're building a house right now, and I'm the GC, and I've got plenty to be stressed about. So I don't think I'll have any
We lost our dirt man, Blake.
That's never
lack
fun.
of material to dive into to get there.
That is one thing I've never had any interest in doing. Is being the GC of my own house. I've had several family members do it. and
I
it does
didn't
not
want to
sound
do
like
it, but it saved so much money that I kind of had to.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, all right, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see how this goes.
And how's it going?
We're breaking ground. We've got we should have the foundation up.
3 years in now.
Well, I thought it took it was a short amount of time to get to the foundation, and then the rest of the house took a long time, and I was backwards completely. So it's been 6 months getting everything ready, and now it's going to start flying.
Permits.
No permits. We're in the country.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Out on a little bit of land, and we're going to have the little.
You can just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
You can build you a commune out there.
yeah.
Nice. That's what I want to do.
I used to live a long time ago. I lived with some dudes in a little trailer off in the county, years and years
Be careful
ago,
what
and
you
we
say.
called it the Outlaw Ranch Blues Church and Gun Club. I kind of want to rechristen that part 2. Or
But with
something.
blouses.
Yeah,
Guns and blouses.
guns and blouses. Yeah, my wife's a vintage dealer, so yeah, there'll be a lot of clothes there. But
Make you a bunch of
I'll still put a
blouses.
clay pigeon launcher out there somewhere. And,
You got to.
I used to have one of those out on the back porch of the old house, that place, and I would go out there all hungover and light a cigarette and start listen to Zeppelin and blasting clay pigeons. So
Knew it was coming.
nice sound.
At least he
effects.
was on it.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he
we
was
got
on it.
Kudos.
You have been working out in the weird area that's between Azle and Weatherford.
Mm-hmm.
That weird, everybody's building RV parks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're turning their properties into RV
Resorts.
parks. Resorts.
Resorts. Like that one. What is that up the 114? It's north. It's either just north of the Texas Motor Speedway or just south of it. I think it's north of it. It's by the Justin exit. But they have their own community, their own mayor, their own law, kind of deal. It's 2 acres big.
Well, I got to asking. I was like,
where's
why
the
is
sheriff's
everybody doing
office?
this?
Right.
Oh, that's Jim Bob's trailer, number 74.
Yeah, right.
He moved.
I was like, why
It's
is
like
everybody
Wicked
doing
Bob.
this? Why are there so many?
Yeah.
And one, there's no permits. You can do whatever the hell you want. But 2, everybody's selling their homes
Yep.
and just buying RVs and just need pads to live on for a while until whatever happens with the economy happens.
Right.
And they can rebuild a new place.
Inherited land. You inherit some land.
Yeah.
What do we do with this?
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's doing. I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's cool. And they're pretty nice, but being out, working out there, I'm like, yeah, I could live out here. This ain't bad. I'm close enough to Fort Worth. Could come in.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
We're 10 minutes from the loop, and but we're gonna we'll have a chicken coop and a garden and goats and shit. Be cool.
Yeah.
I fucked up the other day. I went to a friend's house and they had. Did any of you guys ever play at Tees out in Louisville?
No.
Been there forever. And
I've been there, but I've
yeah,
never
it
played.
shut down. But Eric and his wife Tammy, they invested in mini cows. And I said it nonchalantly to my wife. I shouldn't have done that. Because now she's up my ass with a microscope like, when are we going to Eric's? When are we going to Tammy's? Where are we going? Mini cows.
Is that where sliders come from?
I can't. God, that's awesome.
I like that.
I like it. God, honey, I hope you're not listening to this
backsliders.
episode.
What was it? The Buffalo Mini Sirloin Burgers?
Oh yeah,
Is that where they come
I remember,
from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack in the Box commercial. Yippee
Yep.
yay, certainly burgers.
Yeah. Is that where they come from? Mini cows?
I don't touch anything but the tacos at Jack in the Box. I don't know what's in them.
They still
I don't
hit.
know what that meat is. I don't want to know.
It still hits.
So good.
Or early morning hangover, sourdough breakfast sandwich.
Oh, sourdough Jack. Or
Yeah.
sourdough
And that'll
breakfast
be
Jack. Yeah.
That's all I'll touch. That or the tacos. That's
I was
it.
never up in time for that kind of hangover food.
When you have to go to work, you gotta somehow function.
Well, I worked in bars then too, so I was like, all right, I'll
yeah.
get breakfast and then I'll have breakfast to have a shot or two.
Yep. Crazy.
Dude. Well, I didn't know what size shirts you guys were, but we got shirts before you leave. You guys get a shirt.
Thank you.
You didn't make 3 little bags?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to hand them 3 shirts.
That's it.
3 shirts, 3
little
stickers.
bags.
There you go.
Throw this here. Take this shit and get out.
Go.
We don't need
Be gone with you.
3 little bags. We've done that before.
Yeah, these are different kind of bags.
I didn't say it.
You started
thank you,
that and
guys.
then just
Just
made
waiting
it.
for it. I was like, here we go.
So who's playing with y'all at the release? Is it just going to be y'all?
Free Sucka and Aurora James.
Some old buddies.
Free Suck is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad at all.
Heath and the boys.
Yeah. It'll be a fun night.
For those that don't know, that are listening and just meeting y'all, introduce yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
What you do in the band.
We didn't do that, did we?
We did not.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm Marcus, and I play bass and some backup vocals.
And I'm Chad, and I play guitar.
I'm Blake, and I'm the lead singer.
Right on.
And sometimes harmonica.
Sometimes.
Is there a harmonica crutch in the band? Is there somebody like, don't do that?
No, we didn't do any harp on this record, but
Not on purpose. It just
no,
didn't
it just
happen.
that way.
didn't have any harmonica songs in this.
Did y'all do anything crazy? I haven't heard like anything crazy yet off the few tracks I've heard.
Well, I don't know what you mean crazy.
Like bring in crazy instruments. Any hurdy-gurdies or anything? I know what Eric's got up there in the studio.
Some
so,
songs that were in tunings that I didn't remember writing in. I was like, I need another guitar for this because I don't remember this.
Well, Chad and Johnny have their like magnificent array of pedals. They always there's always interesting tones and stuff. Johnny's got his organ pedal.
Don't call it that in public.
Well, what's the actual name of the effect?
I have no
Organ
idea.
pedal.
Organ
I don't
pedal.
know.
Oh.
Speaking of
Don't
organ
ask
pedal,
me,
are you
man.
still
I'm a
using mine?
singer.
Well, I was
Yes.
asking Chad.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've played with it, but I haven't used it in the show
Use it,
yet
use it.
until that.
You played with your
335
organ
comes.
pedal?
Yeah, I play with my organ every night. Once this morning.
Well, that's a good segue. I
Yeah.
got to get to my bag here. Hold on. I packed it away. Because I got something this
What's
week.
in the bag?
Okay.
And I think
Damn
it's
it!
something.
I had something to bring, and I fucking forgot. I just remember, and I can't tell you what it is. It's
I got to get up to this.
damn it! This would have been a perfect show. Damn, dude, you all right?
Uh-oh. What's happening here? Gals.
Something my fiddle player brought me a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, get an autistic fiddle player, they said. Like, he brought this to me. It's the last thing I ever thought was going to come out of his hands, and he handed it to me. It's a book. I'm just going to have to bring it on the next show.
Is it the book that I was talking about?
It's a coloring book.
Oh, it's not the Am I German or Autistic
Nope.
book?
No.
I still need to bring that in here.
Nope. It's one that we
got it
could have all just
sitting on
sat here and looked at and been like, oh my God. All
I've been to
right.
Germany.
like an adult
it's hard to
coloring book?
tell.
Yeah,
I've seen those
it
before.
is.
Yeah.
So I ordered this a couple of weeks ago,
All right.
and it arrived yesterday, and it might be my new favorite piece that I'm going to add to my board somewhere. But go ahead, just pass it around.
It's a mini pink pedal.
Oh yeah, that's something there.
Oh, I've got the big version of this.
You do?
I think it's just average, probably, but
That's wild.
It's a preamp distortion fuzz, and it's amazing. It actually sounds really fucking good.
That's awesome.
But when I opened
Fair
the
enough.
box,
Is that a picture of you on
I love
there?
that. Yeah.
when I opened the box, that's what was laying on top.
Yes.
I love my micro penis.
Put that on your car just for a week. see who honks.
Yeah. So this is the micro penis pedal by Resistor Head, and I saw it a couple of weeks ago on Instagram. A guy playing through it. I was like, man, that sounds really fucking good, and it's got a great name. This will be something funny just to have on the board. Didn't cost that much.
Got big knobs for
Just a
micro
little.
penis.
It was just a little. And did y'all see, like, if you look at it in the light, there's a fig leaf covering it? Like, if you sit there and play with it.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah,
Sit there and play with it.
Yeah, there is a fig leaf. All right.
Put it closer to your mouth.
Yeah, yeah. Look at it like this.
It's got to overcompensate for something.
But the guy, he had a bunch of videos
big
up on social media, and they all got taken down because of the artwork.
Oh, shit.
Which this is the same type of artwork that the Pope had ripped off all the statues in the Vatican. If you walk to the Vatican, there are no penises.
Wow.
Yep. Some of them have leaves. Some of them don't.
Now I'm just reminded of the Saturday Night Live skit where he's like, "Hey, nice penis, Dave. Good penis. It's a good penis you got
How's
there."
the penis looking good, Dave?
Thank you. For like nobody remembers that, and that bit was hilarious.
You got some good penis.
Yeah.
That was like when all the laws
was
changed. You
yeah.
could do more things on TV, and they were just pushing it. Like I was like, "Whoa!"
I remember sitting there watching it, and we'd watch as a family, mom and dad, and everything. My mom's freaking out, like, "What the heck? What is
Can't
going
believe
on?"
they
I
said
can't-
penis
How many
on
times have
here.
they said penis?
Penis looking good, Dave.
Yeah.
Nice penis there, Dave.
And someone's shorts, you could see them because they were behind that. What was it? It was like a
It's like a little beach thing. Like
Yeah.
with wood. Yeah.
little bar thing, but you could see someone's shorts sticking out the bottom of it in the wide shots.
The girls pop up over the fence. You're like, "Bring your penises over here and let's play volleyball."
That was a great bit.
It
That's when
was,
Saturday Night
dude.
Live was
Yes.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
Almost as good as the Stunt Baby.
The Stunt Baby is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yep. Good old bits.
It's still all right, I guess.
It is. Do y'all watch?
No.
Not much.
The Beavis and Butthead one
that
was,
one was
fucking
awesome.
That
That
was
was
good.
hysterical.
I guess clips like
Yeah,
nobody
pretty much clips.
You know,
Reels of it.
that's what all TV is now, isn't it? They're just trying to
Clips.
get one thing on social media because they're like,
Yeah.
this show is hemorrhaging money, but if we can get viral with one thing, then it'll
Have you
balance it out.
seen PCR before?
But
Yeah.
SNL's been around for 50 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now
We've
they
only
have
got
UK
21
variant.
weeks.
Speaking of television shows, man, I get bored at night. Things are done. Phone stops ringing. I still can't go to sleep. My anxiety's through the roof. So I'll try and watch like the most boring shit I can find to put me to sleep. Tales from the Crypt has released all their original episodes.
On what?
It's on Netflix. It's on
Oh, really?
Prime as well. Anyway, so I went back to episode 1, and I watched it. I was like, God damn, this is pretty good. And I watched the second episode. I was like, okay, this is horse shit. And I got to the third one. I was like, this is pretty good. But I started noticing all the
Hit or
actors
miss.
going in it. And I was like, man, dude, there's so many good actors
tons.
in this. Then it was all when they were getting their start. And I was like, good Lord. Now I'm hooked.
Several
Now I gotta
years
watch
ago,
it
I
every
went
night.
through all the Twilight Zones. And
Yeah.
same thing, it's older actors and stuff, but it was the same thing. It's like, man, this is a really good episode. Oh, my God, this is really well. This shit.
Yeah.
No, this one's really good. Oh, look, a classic. This one's great. William Shatner riding in the airplane.
Yeah, Terror at 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
It's also
now
redone in the
now
movie.
you're hooked. It's like, I got to watch
Yeah.
it all now.
John Lithgow. Yeah.
I got to see what else happened, but
I
Yeah,
got
that-
really excited about that dinosaurs show on Netflix. That's like it's like a nature doc kind of
I
thing.
know exactly what you're talking about.
I was like, fuck yeah, this is cool. I started. That knocks me out every time.
Just straight to
start watching
sleep?
it. I pass out in 20 minutes.
You got to wait for Chaka.
I've been watching.
Now the land of the lost.
Are you a cop?
That was written on Dave Grohl's
Are you a cop?
bass drum and Smells Like Teen Spirit, by the way. Some trivia
Yeah.
there.
That was what?
Oh, Chaka
yeah.
was written on Dave Grohl's bass drum in the video for Smells Like Teen Spirit
Sure was.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
because he was a
Man.
fan of it when he was a kid.
Who wasn't?
Yeah. I watched reruns of it.
when you said dinosaurs, I thought you were going to be like
No, not
the other one. I was like,
not the mama. No,
Yeah.
that's
Not the
stuff.
mama.
That I love,
No.
I
Yeah,
love that show.
Not Jim
but-
Henson's Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
My wife is all about that.
Dude.
She turned it on. I was like, oh, cool. Just out. It's like, oh, there's something to watch. There we go.
No, this is like, it might as well have David Attenborough's like voice in it, but it's just I'm fascinated by it, and then just it's like Benadryl or something. I just fucking pass out.
Or
like,
melatonin. Yeah.
That's the way Planet Earth was for me.
Yeah, and
that
I
is
love
David.
that
And you're
show,
like, I'm
but
like,
you
this is
can't-
so fascinating.
If you actually want to watch it, you're like, I gotta boil a pot of coffee and like sit up straight and like not, you can't relax and watch that, or you're just out. It's
They have to throw like a murder in, like, and then there's a murder.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, whoa, wait, what?
Something to keep you hooked. Yeah.
Just something exploding every 10 seconds. Just, there's action. Okay. Oh my God. Every time it's guns and explosions with me. I like
That
it.
show you were talking about before we started, before they got
Oh
here,
yeah.
whatever the hell.
I watched that last night trying to go to bed, and then I was hooked. I was like, "This crazy bitch."
How many episodes is it?
One.
Is it
It's
the
just
baby?
It's the
Oh, man.
maternal instinct.
Yes.
Yes. I was like, this.
Yeah.
And then she got the death penalty.
Yeah.
Like she's on death row, or if she died, I did fall asleep at the end. Like
She's still alive.
like
but
the medicine kicked in. I was like, oh, she's gonna die. All right, she's dead. All right, fine.
Makes me wonder what her sentencing was.
death.
Oh. You
Yeah.
just said
Thus,
Death row.
being on death row would mean you got
Yeah.
the death sentence.
And
Typically.
like the applaud that happened I guess that was like the last scene I saw was her in the
Same
cuffs
scene.
going out to the truck to go to death row. But I didn't see whatever popped up at the end. I heard it. And I was like,
You're like, I got it. I get the
something
gist of the
happened,
end.
but I'm good. You know.
She's still there. They tried to appeal, and it was,
Dude,
Do they go down to Huntsville too?
Gainesville.
Is the female
Oh,
death row down there?
Gatesville.
Gate,
that
yeah, I
where
was
they
going to
went?
say
It's
Gatesville.
Gatesville?
Then what's
Yeah.
the one out in
by
by
Waco.
near Lubbock? Kind of like Lubbock's here, Midland's here. It's like right in the crosshairs.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, that one's like you can run, sure, you can everything. Fucking,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah,
I think she's one of 7.
Flat for 500 miles.
Oh shit! A friend of ours, Hollis, when he got like his 5th DUI or something, he got put out there. But he was like telling us that like one wing, it's like 4 wings, men, women, right? And then there's a common ground, and they have it for, certain times for the men. But anyway, on the wings of the women, it was like, these are lifers and death rows, and these are serving 20, and then same thing for the men. So it could be there. No telling where. Or maybe she's like bunking up with the Tiger King.
well, that's right here in Fort Worth.
Right,
Right.
that's right here.
Yeah, right here.
I heard
"Get
that
in
he was
there,
actually
bitch,
moved
I
out
ain't
of there because he got too
I'm
sick.
gay.
I don't know. Last time we actually had to go in there. It was last summer. We had to go in there and do some work, and he was still there.
Yeah, he's definitely still there. What's that dude that goes around town with he's got that Cadillac convertible. It's like got tiger stripes all over it. They were on the documentary for it where they're trying to free him. And they toured around on the bus like with the
I never saw the one where
Trump
they're trying to free
pardon
him. Yeah.
fucking Tiger King, blah
Oh
blah
my
blah.
God.
And it was so like there was musicians, like local musicians, standing on the back of this. That's the same bus we use, the double decker that has the patio on
Another
the back.
benefit you did?
No, I didn't do that. No,
You did
But-
benefit for the Tiger King?
I did not. I did not. Noted. Absolutely not. But
Disclaimer flashes
you know,
across the screen.
nope, not this guy.
Have y'all ever been down the Death Row Road in Huntsville? Like where you always see news crews set up when they're about to kill someone or something, and you're like, you see it in the background, and it's all this same shot, and it's been in documentaries and everything. I went cruising through there one day. I was like, "This is fucking weird.
Oh, that's
this
wild.
Is way creepy."
I did go to
it's
the
like
Branch
right outside.
Davidian compound once when I was a kid.
I've been there twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
you went as a kid
My dad
when it was
took
still
me,
there.
Like right
Disney
after
World, fuck it.
right
Branch
after
This is
Let's
SeaWorld,
go.
Blake.
right after the siege. So my dad, there was about 6 months where my dad was unemployed, and
That's
I was
so
in the
good.
2nd or 3rd grade. He'd just wake me up and he'd be like, "Come on, boy, we're going on an adventure." I'd be like, "What are we doing?" He's like, "I don't know." I remember my mom being like, "You can't pull him out of school anymore." But we went to Six Flags. We did a couple things, and one of the things we did was
Other Alamo.
it was like, I don't know, 3 weeks after the siege was over or something. They were bulldozing over that water tower when we were there. And there was dudes standing on the street, still selling T-shirts. I was at the Branch Davidian. My dad was like, "You want a T-shirt?" And I was like, "No." When I was
man.
8, I was like, "This doesn't feel right." Now I'm like, "Fuck, why didn't I get one of those shirts?"
Right.
Man, I wish I had
Damn.
that shirt.
That was about to be my question. Like, do
Yeah.
you still have the
No,
shirt? though?
man, I should have.
There's your dad.
No.
Did he get one?
No. He's gone.
Oh,
But
Sorry.
no. Oh yeah, whatever. It happened. But yeah.
But did he have the shirt?
No, he never got a shirt.
Okay, if I
I
remember
would have
right,
managed to steal that from him a long time before he passed.
so like 10 years ago was the first time I went down there. Maybe longer than that, 13 years ago. It was like right after Stubbs and I started JJTM, and we went down to Austin to do something.
Yeah.
It may have been the Twin Peaks contest or whatever. And when we were driving back, we were listening to the Jonestown tapes,
Yeah.
and it was just nasty, dreary, and getting us all depressed. I was like, hey, let's take a detour. So we went over. No, that was.
Up.
I'm sorry.
I know it'll cheers.
I'm sorry. That was the second time.
Davidian compound.
The first time I went was with Henry the Archer.
Oh,
Richard.
yeah.
He had always, not being from here.
Yeah, he's from like Jersey.
He's from
Yeah,
Jersey, but he's
originally,
like, we went down to Austin to do a photo shoot for his first record, and when we were coming back, we went through there. He's like, I've always wanted to see it. Do you know where it's at? I was like, yeah, I know where it's at. It's back over here, We made our way over there, but the gates were open. We drove in. They have a memorial out front.
Did you pick up a couple
all of
shell
this.
casings?
No, but we went back, like they built another church back there,
Yeah.
and there's people living on the property,
Yeah.
but they still have like the outline of the old building,
Oh wow.
kind of where you can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have these memorial markers as you go through that talks about everything the feds did at what time
Oh, yeah.
as
and
you
that-
drive down there. And then the bus.
There
is
was a
still
lot of
in the-
fuckery with that.
Yeah.
The bus is still
The
there,
swimming
yeah.
pool and the bus are still there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And then,
We went-
the third time I went was with all you guys.
Yeah, with
Really?
me
I've
and
been there
So
3
you've
times.
been a few
Jeff
times.
Lord. Yeah,
Yeah.
And you don't have a T-shirt yet?
And the 10th
Yeah, where's
time
your
I
fucking
went,
T-shirt?
Now,
20th time I went.
I got a punch card.
When we
I'm
went-
waiting.
What's that?
As soon as I
You
get
getting
my
rewards
fifth
for
punch,
this?
I get my.
When we went afterwards, we went to the Texas Ranger Hall of Fame because it's in there down there in Waco.
Yeah.
And this was another random thing. Like, we were there, and a fucking Black Hawk helicopter landed on the lawn of the Ranger Museum, and this pilot got out and like gave everybody a demonstration of like how the cannon pointed on the thing. He was like, "Here, somebody put on the helmet." Like, somebody put it on. Like, it followed where you looked. The giant 60
Turret.
cal cannon was like pointed. It was wild.
Let's go kill some cultists.
Yeah, I was like, y'all just hanging out in the area, I guess. Like,
Once again.
oh my gosh.
Um,
Yeah, weird stuff.
yeah, that place is creepy as hell. It's weird. It's strange. The vibes down there is weird. Seeing the bus
Yeah,
is what really threw me off. The first time I was like, what the hell? This is strange. And then by the time I went with all them, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Here's the bus. Look, cool. Hey, this is neat. Hey, look.
Yeah,
But it's just wide open. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Remember Cleachy Burnout?
yeah.
The guitarist, I can't remember his name. He did work down there.
Oh yeah.
And he had multiple shirts that David actually gave him.
Oh really?
Like when he was working on it, I was like, hey, man, you want a shirt? You want a shirt?
Like an authentic shirt, not a. I was at the
No.
Siege.
An authentic Branch Davidian and an authentic David Koresh band shirt.
Okay.
that thing's got to be worth like
yeah.
tens of thousands.
I hope
Tens of
that's in
dollars.
like a sealed wrap on the wall in a shadow box.
no joke.
He said that he has tried to give them to the Smithsonian. They don't want them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a black mark on their record. Like they didn't.
I mean,
they didn't,
half our history is a black mark on our
Well,
country.
yeah,
So.
but that one's pretty recent. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't really want to commemorate total police state overreach on this thing. I mean, I don't think anybody was right, but obviously
No.
the whole thing was a mess.
It was a mess.
It
The
was.
whole thing.
Dude, did you guys ever watch the what was the latest documentary
Yeah.
they did, or the movie?
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
it. It was on Netflix.
The one
for a
where
while.
the guy was testing out his infrared technology for the first time. Are you talking about that one?
I think so.
He was flying over just to see what he could see and saw the tanks bust the wall and shoot the fire.
Fire the gas or
Fire the
whatever it
gas
was.
in there, and they're the ones who set the whole thing on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the one where he was singing, and it was the song from Lost Boys. That's all I could think about.
little sister.
Yeah, no, the other one that had the sax player.
Saxophone.
I
Okay.
still believe. You know what I mean? And I was like, I can't unsee like Lost Boys right now. What the fuck?
You've heard Madman Down in Waco, right?
No.
His biggest hit, his single. Yeah. There's a Madman Down in Waco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's David's song, and it's a great cover if you ever want to do it sometime.
No, I'm good.
It brings the crowd. They get into it. Puts everybody in a
You can't get rid of them. They come and they're like, hey, no, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't follow me now.
Yeah, that's like covering "Look at Your Game Girl," which Guns N' Roses already did. That was Charles
Did they?
Manson's
That was
song.
Charles Manson.
Yeah, that song. I know
That was
that
on
song.
Spaghetti Incident, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that earlier. I was telling him about that Chaos book.
Yeah.
About the CIA links to
Dude, that book.
to Manson and the mind control, MK Ultra, LSD. You know, because like he had kind of crossed paths with this CIA doctor that was in
When he was in.
Haight-Ashbury.
Yeah.
And suddenly this illiterate, like, you know, just broke hippie pimp dude all of a
Sweet
sudden
pimp.
knows how to like manipulate minds and use LSD to like get all these followers, turn all stars and cheerleaders and like most likely to succeed kids into like, you know, the family.
Yeah.
This is why we were late.
Some of them were
I had
incarcerated.
the
Fort Worth
dry erase
Federal
board
Prison,
out,
too.
and I was like, if you connect it to this, and
Yeah.
you look here, this is clearly Jolly West
We're
from the
just like,
CIA.
but
and-
what's the address?
You just always have one in the trunk, and you're like, guys, pull over.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
No, we got to talk about it.
We got this.
They're like, yeah, but tell us where we can find LSD. That was all we were asking for. Like, I'm like, I don't know, but they had it then. They were using it.
yeah. If you haven't
This
read,
exact
various
moment,
purposes.
In this time they had it.
Yeah.
I've tracked it back to this. Beyond that, I don't know. But do you have any more?
I don't know a guy right now, but you know,
if you
Yes,
haven't
around.
read or listened to Chaos, it's a must.
dude, that is
That
a
book,
wild book.
and the way like all that stuff, I've always been real like questioned a bunch of the way the research came up.
Yeah.
But that guy, the author, I can't remember his name right now, but he worked for the New York Times, and he quit his job because of the investigation he started
Spent
doing
like 15 or 20 years just
before he
on
put
that.
the book out.
Yeah,
Yeah. And there's so many things connected.
yeah, and
Murphy Brown
there's
is
That's not what I
involved in it.
expected.
Yeah.
And
There's-
Candice Bergen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Candice Bergen's involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy all the
Yeah,
shit
all
that
those little
happened.
pieces are strange, and a lot of it is like what I thought was interesting too was he didn't really draw a full conclusion on anything. He's like, here's where I got, and here's where the trail ran cold, and
Yeah.
like I don't know, but this is vague and weird over here, and this is vague and weird, and there's connections to these things, and I can't explain what it is, but we can draw these conclusions maybe. But you know,
'Cause
Manson was
everything's
on
in the middle.
parole, and he kept getting arrested for like fucking stolen cars and like having, you know, a stockpile of stolen guns and all this stuff. And every time they were going to arrest him, they'd get a call and somebody be like, some higher up that we don't know, some shadowy figure said, leave him alone.
leave him alone.
Like 2 or 3 times, you know?
It's just like that guy I was watching the movie the other day with Tom Cruise where he's running the drugs out of
Oh yeah.
Colombia.
The whole Air America,
The Air America.
Iran Contra shit.
and how they arrest him, bring him in because
Yeah, and he's like, somebody's going to come through in a minute, and they're
It's
going
all
to tell
good.
you that, you know.
he goes,
yeah.
I can buy all you guys Cadillacs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can give every one of you guys Cadillacs. Do you want one? Do you want one? I
Yeah.
can give you all one. Just let
They're
me
like,
go right
you're
now."
going down forever. And he's like, I'm really not. You're going to be
not.
really
Yeah.
upset in a few minutes.
And then they come in there and
And he's
let
like,
him go. And
Mena,
cuff him.
Arkansas.
You should have taken the Cadillacs, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the end, I mean, through the window in a hotel parking lot.
Yeah. And the weird
Spoiler
Clinton
alert.
connections with that. You know,
You guys see that movie?
Yeah,
I just rented it.
Just
people always die around them.
always die around them.
get your money back, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun game to play.
I've played
Instead of
it.
the 7 connections of Kevin Bacon or 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, it's
That was 6 degrees.
or 6
Whatever.
degrees, whatever it is. It's
7
six,
now.
6 degrees of being murdered by a Clinton.
Oh my god. Yeah. You ever just go to even like traveling or whatever, you just start going down the conspiracy rabbit hole and you're just following it further and further and further until you're like just like, I don't know what to believe now. I don't know what to believe.
Well, there was Aussie Rabbit, and that was the name of that place was derived from the fact that Oswald's buried like not even a couple blocks from where it is
Yep.
in an unmarked grave.
Wow.
No, it's marked.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's marked.
Yeah.
Yep.
We found some crazy shit out doing paratheory, especially like the resort out there at Eagle Mountain. Mm-hmm. We started digging into some stuff. I started finding shit out. And I was like,
What'd you find out there? Because that place has always creeped me out.
I grew up not
So that we had
3
a guy
miles
that
from there.
he was experiencing shit in his house. This is an oil rig guy. Doesn't believe in shit. And he comes up, Johnny and I are playing the bayou one night, and he says, I got shit going on in my house. I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but it's put me into a position to go get a hotel room. Took my daughter out of the home, went and got a hotel.
And he lived in the resort.
In a beautiful home.
Okay.
Yeah. And so Craig and I go out there and trying to get some answers for him. And we had some shit go down, and then started digging. Like, we took what he told us, went in, set up cameras, the whole nine, blah, blah, blah. And then did the history on the place, and then come to find out it's like a straight out of a poltergeist movie. Like, they never moved the bodies to the graveyard that's right down the street where
Towns is buried.
Yep.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
was it Towns haunting them?
So that part of the resort there is still got graves under the golf course, they just removed the headstones and took them down. And the builders, as they would come across them, would have to call in, have the body removed or whatever was in the ground and have it moved. But a lot of them didn't get moved.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. And so people out there only on that side of the property are constantly, and when we were doing it, I was like, God, we can't say this out loud. We're not allowed. We were like, we couldn't say where we were at. We were just there to help a family, but we couldn't say the resort because now it doesn't matter.
That's a weird stretch of road. You got Towns Van Zant's grave, then a mile down you've got all this weird poltergeist shit, and then another mile down is Kenneth Copeland's compound.
Well, you think about that property long before any of that shit was out there. It was just a dirt road, led out into nothing. Hell, I don't even think the lake was there.
No.
They
didn't
There was
fill it
a
up
town.
It was just a field, and it was a town.
There was a town in the middle of the lake.
That's was part of it, is like where it crept up to that side of what is the resort now. Part of that town come up in there, but it wasn't much. It was
What
like,
was Eagle Mountain? Was that the 40s? Did it come up, or was it part of the WPA stuff that they did in the Depression? I don't know when they put
I
it there.
couldn't be factual on that.
I
don't
grew
know.
up out there. I spent a lot of time on the water out there, but I can't remember when it became a lake. Are you going to look it up?
Yeah, I'm going to look it up because I remember them saying that where Peden comes off of
Because it
287
runs,
off Business 287 and Peden goes east to west.
Yeah, and
If
and
you
then
went straight across,
it
that's-
rejoins on the other side of the lake. It's Peden Road
that
again.
went through the town.
Yeah.
The other one was, God damn it, what was it, Craig? The house, Waples Plantation, which is now Howell Farms out there, where they do pumpkin nights. They do every year in Arlington. Yeah, it's like it's on Division.
Yeah.
And it's that big mansion that sits up on the hill, and we went out there and started getting a bunch of answers. Could kind of go in blind. We do it, take info, start looking it up, and the more we started looking into it, the more doors were getting shut in our face, and it came back to, I don't even want to say it on here, but it came back to like some high up names, and we could talk about it after the show, but it got so dark,
I
so
wanna
fast,
know.
so
Pussy,
quick.
do it. Say their names. Come on.
Come on.
I don't know what the legalities are of that. Don't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I want to do that.
Don't do anything that might be
powerful
slanderous.
names like
Yeah, no.
DFW. Yeah, and it just started like going down this trail, and we were following it with the info we gathered, and we were just like, even at the end of that video, I was just like, things like this are better left alone. Just don't even bring this up. Like, why he was taken out, why he was, they say he was killed when all signs point to murder, what he was invested in on the day of, who signed off on that, who's still alive and who's still running things of Fort Worth. It's like, what did we stumble on here? Like, we came out here for a spooky mansion.
And you can't even say who the guy was that got killed?
You don't talk about the Moncriefs.
I don't want to say it.
I didn't say
I don't
tell
want
me.
that evil coming down
Hey,
on
hey,
anyone.
we're the
Tell me
monkey
later.
ones.
Tell me later.
Yeah, I will.
People say we
Her
don't
name
be
is
around.
Sasha Bass.
Yeah.
And
I don't want nothing to do with that.
so the lake the dam started construction in 1928.
28. So it was like a Great Depression.
CCC.
Well, I guess not. That
It's a
was right
CCC,
before the
right?
Depression. But
Yeah, but I remember that like Kenneth Copeland's place was a naval installation,
Oh, was it?
and they would what do they call it? The Marine Air Corps is what
Yeah.
it was, because they would
There's
land
those guard
those
shacks there
airboats.
on the road and stuff.
they would land those airplane glider things on the water and then pull them up on the runway where his runway rolls over. You can still kind of see it where it rolls over into where the lake would be if it was high.
Yeah.
They would land and then pull up on the...
I think people are getting privy to it, man. This Sunday when going down there to Bayou for the event, like, there wasn't many people in the parking lot. There wasn't many people there, like, for Sunday morning. You know, usually it's...
Is that the way you go out there?
Well, they got all their
John
money.
Newark.
Yeah.
They got all their money.
Yeah.
He doesn't care anymore,
No,
probably.
he doesn't, man. That's one guy I'll talk about on here all day long.
I
Fuck
will
that
too.
dude.
Oh,
Dude,
those
fuck
eyes,
him.
man.
Bro.
Those. I remember my.
We could do a whole podcast on that.
Yeah.
Literally, and just talk about just everything
security.
that man's done.
There's
That whole
stuff
place.
I know I can't really talk. Probably shouldn't talk about on here. that
You've
I've
had
heard.
run-ons with him
Do
too,
it.
Dustin.
We'll do the dark side of the
Do it. Go.
dark side of the Panther.
We'll dim the lights.
Yeah, we'll get it red in here and shit.
We'll...
I love
Here's
conspiracy
what we do.
shit. Oh,
Me too.
I'll go all
I do
day
too.
with it.
It's so much fun. We'll pixelate our face. We'll deepen our voices. Do y'all ever watch, like on YouTube, pop up Gerard Thumb? He's a
No.
gun guy. Always testing out guns and always playing with stuff. This week, him and his buddy had a guy on that they had to pixelate his face and deepen his voice. But he's a military drone operator.
Is this the dude that does like he'll do the mannequin and then he'll put things in front of it? We're going to see what's going to penetrate this today?
Yeah, he'll do stuff like
Okay.
that too.
Oh, like the
He
jelly,
does all sorts of
the
stuff,
jelly
yeah.
cavity things.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Well, his new video was a drone operator using a military drone and showing them what they could do, packed with explosive, and it's little ones, the little ones like they're using over in Ukraine. And him and his buddy were going to try to shoot it down with shotguns.
Oh, shit.
No,
No, man.
No.
there was no. The ones they're
If you
using.
can get close enough to that thing, it's already got you.
Yeah, it's already got
Because
you.
the
It's
shotgun's only going to go 60 yards if you're good.
Well, there are videos of civilians in Ukraine shooting them down with shotguns. Like a drone will come in, but they're being slow. They're like coming through an entrance of somewhere,
Yeah.
moving around a building, and
But
so
if
they'll
that
shoot them
thing's
that
locked
way.
on you, coming at you,
If you're in a field,
if you
you're
even
done.
get to see it before,
Right.
it's,
And
what I
that's
was gonna say,
basically
if
what
you
it
even get
was.
to see it.
no.
Because they would be like, they would set off, like when you're shooting or doing drills or whatever, they'd set off, the little timer thing, and they'd be like, where the hell's, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Kind of like
Clay
your,
pigeon
kinda like
shooting,
your,
except the clay pigeon is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Like,
kind of like your gas detector.
yeah,
Yeah, 2 seconds.
it was too late. You were done. Yeah,
just enough
it was
time to be
pretty
alarmed
amazing.
before you
Like I was
croak.
like, huh,
Beep.
there's no
Shit.
way. Yep, you're done.
Bye.
And they were talking about. Did y'all watch the UFC thing on Sunday?
No.
I'm not giving that any of my time.
I turned over there for like 5 minutes just to see how crazy it was. I wanted to see the setup and everything
Right.
and how insane it was. Turned it over there and I was like, all right, this is cool. The next morning, I'm listening to radio and they talked about a
Oh, yeah, there was an almost a
thwarted
drone attack.
and they were going to use drones.
If that's true, I don't even know. I don't know what to believe.
There you
anymore.
go. I don't know what to believe anymore either.
Yeah, everything's theater these days.
Everything's
so,
Although I will say,
did he
maybe
get
I'm,
shot in the ear? Even
maybe I'm the weird one in the room, but like on Wednesdays over here when they do the like first of the month, first Wednesday, and they test the sirens, sometimes I get a little bit of a chubby. I'm like, oh, finally.
sweet death.
Where's
God, they're
that
just
blinding
testing it.
light?
Yeah. It's 12 o'clock, sun's shining. I'm like, here we go.
Remember,
Here-
kids,
oh,
if you can see the mushroom cloud, run towards it. If you see it, you're too close. Oh my God, it happened again.
So their plan was to use drones to attack buildings around the UFC. This is what they said.
Why?
They were going to cause confusion and cause people to
Panic and run.
panic and funnel out the way they had the entrance exit, and then they were going to have snipers set up and just be picking people off as they were funneled
So
through
there
that
were
exit.
multiple people caught.
Just
24.
use the bombs on the people.
I mean, when are we
So
going
far.
to see these people? Or
I
hear
mean, they
about
don't
it?
have a list of them, but they said they've arrested 24 so far in
Yeah.
connection with it over the last 3 weeks. This has been going down. They found out about it.
I don't know. I'll believe it. when I see it.
I'm with you.
If they can produce those people on enough,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just hard to tell with anything anymore. And yet, I believe like all the alien shit, but I'm like,
That's the thing that's been boggling my mind the
in
most.
spite of knowing that
we
there's so
have-
much disinformation, I'm like, I want it so bad.
I do too.
We have gotten to a point in our lives, in 250 years of America, that we've gotten to of, okay, this is the government speaking. Aliens are real. We have proof. Here it is. Nah, it's not real.
No,
What?
no big deal.
What?
We're in a
They would have done
post-
this back in like 75. People would their brains would have melted.
Yeah.
But
Like,
we're in
"Ooh."
a post-truth society,
Right.
You know, so what can you believe? And everything they've released is shit that's already been out.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like, oh, they're just kind of legitimizing a few pieces of footage where there's like a vague, blurry dot that flies across the screen. As everybody says, you can't apparently capture it well. Any of the phenomena because it's all blurry and weird.
It's a post-truth world and a hey, look over there world.
Exactly, and that's the other thing is like,
We'll distract you with this.
if you
while
want
all
to
this
distract
shit's
me,
going on.
if you want to keep me from paying attention to World War III, just dangle a flying saucer and I'll fucking right like a
like
bug
a
light. Just
Man.
you get me every time, and I know it while it's happening, and that's the worst part. I'm like, I just want this so bad.
All right, have any of y'all been out to Sedona?
I want to go.
I'm going in September.
Are you going to go to the drive by that concrete plant or whatever? Have you heard about that?
I don't know about this concrete plant.
So
Hold
there's
on.
supposedly, again, who the fuck knows? Supposedly there's like a massive underground installation, and they like keep seeing those UFOs hovering over the mountain range, and then they fly into the mountain. They say, and like the thing is, the theory is there's like some kind of base there that's either our
Bam.
reversed engineering shit or an ET thing or a combo of the two. But there's this big concrete factory out there that doesn't do any work for anything, but it's always running. And it's
I'm gonna have
covered
to look
with
this up
gates
now.
and dudes with machine guns and shit. Apparently, I mean, go and see.
I'll go look.
Go and see and tell me. But it's a concrete plant that's working 24 hours a day that doesn't service anything out there.
So
So the theory is they're just building deeper and deeper into the mountain.
3 weeks ago, I got down the rabbit hole of the vortexes out there.
Yeah.
There's 4 vortexes that are well known, and they say, hike to them, check them out.
There's
Everybody,
like underground rivers and like different things that
Yeah,
cause
that cause these vortexes.
disturbances.
and they say, the energy there is a certain thing. So go with an open mind and check it out and see.
Yeah.
But you can see how the trees are growing in those areas, and like how the grass pattern and stuff is
Just unusual,
Like it's cool to look
unusual
at.
magnetic kind
Yeah.
of phenomenon,
And
which
they
is
say,
maybe
like-
why they would be drawn there in the first place.
There you go. So I'm going down that path, looking up the vortexes. Then I come across this interview of some military guy that is of course he's retired now. He's old. He's about to die. So he's like, I'm just going to tell all my secrets. That's the story. But he starts talking about there's 5 or 6 UFO bases around the world.
Yeah.
And that in the U.S., there's 2. There's one up in Alaska somewhere, but the other one's outside Sedona. And I was like, what the hell?
But there's UAP activity around a bunch of bases.
Yeah.
And like there's people that say there's like a dozen or more. But I mean, who knows what's true? But like
Here recently, Project Fear did a deal where they went out and they spent an entire month out at Area 51 going around it. And
Groom Lake, all that.
they were spending every night they could,
Didn't they just get chased out?
and they got no, they didn't
By
get chased out.
F-15? Someone
they
just did. Someone got
stayed,
chased out by
but,
F-15.
the what do they call them? The security guards. What do they call them? They come out there.
MPs.
No, but most likely, yeah, they have a
There's just that
designated.
name, yeah.
Yeah, and they come out in their trucks and they tried to scare them, and they were just
Oh,
like,
dudes that don't have any markings or anything. on
right,
their
it has
shit.
0 markings,
Yeah.
and they were flying past
black
them, and then they turn
fatigues.
around, they like shine their brights on them, but they can't engage with them whatsoever. But
Because they're not on property.
right,
Well,
they're
they
not.
set those signs all over the place say they can shoot on sight if you're. But
It's if you
have you
cross
ever
the
heard
line.
of that?
Well,
Has
you wouldn't
anybody-
hear about it.
Well, somebody would. I don't know. I
Maybe
guess.
not.
Maybe not.
You take
You went
one down, you're
missing.
taking them all down.
Yeah, I guess if you go missing, then they take out everybody else that might know.
Maybe
that.
that's a place to start.
Lot
is
of
like
land out
how
there.
many people are missing as we know that we're going out to chase the UFO theory in Area 51?
Hey, they can't stop us all.
No, they can't.
Let's
yeah,
rush
they
the
No,
game.
they can't.
Yeah, you remember that
But yes, they can.
from a few years ago? A bunch of people tried to
Death
Done.
Ray or
Storm
something.
Area
storm Area 51 in
Storm Area.
Roswell.
All of a sudden,
yeah.
the power
Yeah.
shuts down to this building. We're like, okay.
That documentary, that
We've gone
documentary
too
on
far.
Netflix is funny.
It's funny.
Oh, there's
yeah.
one about those people?
Yeah,
I didn't
because
know
it
that.
all started as a joke.
Yeah,
and
it
then
did.
everybody ran with it.
Yeah.
which
Poor
one
town.
was it?
The Storm Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. In that little town, they have like a
Little
festival
town.
every year now or something,
Yeah,
kind of
Roswell.
dedicated
Yeah.
to it.
I
No,
think-
not
I think
Roswell.
the one
Roswell's
that-
New Mexico. Area 51's Nevada.
Oh,
The one that really rocks me is the all the Alaska stuff that goes on,
Yeah.
and like how many missing people are from there that things are happening to. Whether
DARPA and
Harp.
it's just
HARP.
they're
Yeah,
just
HARP.
dropping like flies, and it's like, man, I get it that it's dark up there for a long time and or sunlight for a long time, but Jesus, that's a hell of a number,
A lot of serial killers in
I
Alaska
kept waiting
too.
for Sam Riggs to just disappear, another musician. I was like, well, he moved to Alaska to work on planes, so aviation, he's flying. Maybe he'll just drop off the face of the planet.
My current boss is from
Love you,
up
Sam.
there.
Sorry.
And the stories he'd tell me were just wild, like just people losing it and
Yeah.
taking off just because of the sun and darkness.
Yeah.
Just being like, I can't take it anymore. Or it'd fuck up their mind and they'd just be like, walk out into the snow naked.
One of my
And
best
just take
friends is
Freeze death.
on the. He works on the North Slope up there on the Arctic Circle for an oil company, and I'm like, "How you doing, man?" I'll call him like winter. He's like, "It fucking sucks. Like, I hate it here right now." He's like, keep telling him he needs to get one of those UV lights to stare at to get some vitamin D
That's
in
what
your
you do.
brain.
Send him those face masks they put out now with
Yeah.
the orange light therapy
Yeah.
and all that.
Don't lose your mind, buddy.
Yeah.
yeah, red light therapy face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, those, yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in this whole Sedona thing because the more I look into it, the more weird that area is.
Well, it's in one of those weird cross sections too, where it's like a lot of new age hippy dippy crystal people and like some weird military shit going on out there too. That's kind of vague and hard to. I don't know. It's strange stuff.
and Maynard growing grapes.
Yep.
And yeah,
So it was like,
His
he
winery,
he was drawn to the vortex too, but for a different reason.
Yeah.
I guess. Maybe he probably is an alien.
I mean, all his inspiration for Pussifers, like all from out there. So, and that's all alien stuff.
I bet he's seen some shit.
There was a
46 and 2
author,
just ahead of me.
producer named Chad Kalick that I worked for a little bit. And then this is after he had Sir No Face. And I was drawn to the paranormal side of it. But then what it turned into, it got really questionable. But in the storyline, there's a part 1, 2, and 3. But how they were, him and his partner Craig from Sydney, Australia, were finding out that in Australia they were printing off what looked to be alien, but there was like AI robots, but they were skin-toned alien, like they looked like what we know as alien. And they were printing them off and planning a war that would be on us, but it would be like a test war, and it's going to see how we would react with it. The only thing that made it any kind of factual is that how did this dude and this other dude know that some of like Starlink, they called it before it happened.
When this Project Bluebeam? Isn't that
No,
what it's supposed to be part
no,
of?
it was
Bluebeam's like the
it
false
was
flag thing.
it was
Like
Sir
she's
No
the
Face,
flag
then
or
it was
something.
Two Face the Great. The story of Sir No Face is really incredible. Like it's a really good story, but everything now it's like I'm 50-50 with it because I'm like, did that really happen? Did his life really get put in danger? I don't know. But it's some of the stuff they said came to fruition.
Something's coming.
It's
Something's coming.
definitely coming.
I think it's they're gonna have to let all this information out because they can't hold the dam back anymore. Like with all the people that are coming forward and this gaining more popularity and momentum and now this, like with all the UFO files that the government released, it was like the most visited website in the world for like the last few weeks or something.
But
It
the
had,
way to
like,
combat
billion
that is
hits.
like you can, like you said, we can release it,
And a bunch of bullshit,
but then
too.
a bullshit as well. They're covering it up with other media crap to get you distracted. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I care about my taxes.
Right.
You
Look
know, it's
over
like-
here while they reach in your pocket.
Right.
But,
Totally.
But there's, I don't know, it seems like there's definitely an element of that. They're trying to control some of it, but I just feel like there's too much happening. Like, there's too many people talking in that world, and like,
Right.
people testifying in Congress, and like, there are some people in the government that really, like, age of disclosure.
Yeah.
Was like, that's 30 some odd former and current sitting U.S., Congress people and high up in the Defense
Right.
Department. I mean, I guess they could all be full of shit, but like, there's got to be some truth coming through there.
Well, it's always been like, the fear is that you can't, like,
They say you
society,
can't handle it.
You can't handle it. You can't control it. They don't know what it is. They can't figure it out. Scientists can't figure it out, but it's happening. And so,
They know more than they like. It's
Well,
all,
totally.
It's all in the defense complex. All the military.
I think the only thing that people are always just 50-50 about is like, from aliens to paranormal. It's, there's so much paranormal bullshit now. It's unreal. And there's just so many frauds and fakes out there. It's unreal. Nobody knows what to believe. It's all about hype. It's all about YouTube. It's all about streams, bullshit. But,
yeah,
in the time that I was with that guy, like, I did see some shit with my own eye in the room that I was like, what the fuck was that? Saw some shit happen. But then, like, what Craig and I caught right here in this building was enough for me to say, I'm done. I'm out. There's no need to, there's no need to go forward. Like, you go searching for it because you're trying to find an answer.
yeah, but you might not like what you find.
I still to this day, like, and Craig's changed his life. I've changed mine. Like, it's just a little bit different attitude towards life as a whole because there is no controlling that. But I think those are some answers that everyone still begs the question for is like, what is this? There was a dude a long time ago, those spirit boxes, as they call them, that they're using AM radios to talk through and whatnot. It was really interesting to listen to this dude's story. And he was talking about how he was on an investigation. And he's using it, but he finds out as these words are coming through and he's piecing it together that he's talking to somebody that is a paranormal investigator in the future. And they think they're talking to a ghost. And he thinks he's talking to a ghost.
Depending on how far in the future he is.
It was
They
like,
could be talking to a ghost.
just a couple of years. Like, it was like
Oh, okay.
2023, and he was saying it was 2026. And it was like
Crossing some weird boundary.
weird, yeah. And
Some
it was just
disturbance.
like, oh my God. Like, I've never heard somebody say that before. I was like, okay, I want to listen to this whole thing. And like, I listened to it, and he was like, I'm standing in a room. It's got a window. It's got this door. It's about 4 foot, blah, 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 blah. And he's talking about the room, and he's like, and then that guy's coming through saying the same thing. Like, he's like, I'm in the room,
Like,
but
standing in the same
it's
place.
blue now instead of gray, or whatever it was. And they're in the same spot. They're standing in the same spot, talking to each other 3 years apart.
Well,
Crazy.
you'd be like, okay, let's meet.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah, that breaks my brain.
If you're from
Like,
if you're from the future, be here on this date, and I'll be there too.
sure,
And like,
right.
Like Back to the Future
Like
2.
Back to the Future
Yeah.
too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
When he goes and meets Marty out in the middle of nowhere.
Like, I think
After the
about
DeLorean
like
blows
that
up.
got me to thinking, like, if that is true, then dude in 23, like, write a piece of paper and stick it in the wall here in somewhere where no one's going to find it, and then see if he finds it
in 26.
right now
Yeah.
in 26. And it should just appear there. You know what I mean? Or if it's, what was that, Bill and Ted?
Yeah.
I too can play the time game. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Like,
Remind
you
me to
should
put a
be able
tape.
to do this.
Disrupt the space-time continuum. somehow.
Right.
We'll come back and we'll put a tape.
Yeah.
Hey, over here.
Over here.
Hey. Dad, I'm over here. Have you heard the story of Jerry Freeman?
No, sir.
He is an archaeologist. I forgot what university he's at. I'd have to reread the whole article and everything. But he is fascinated with the old 49ers trail of everybody coming from the east going west.
Right.
Well, one of the big trail markers is in the middle of Area 51. And there's like 7 or 8 big trail markers throughout the U.S., maybe more. but the one he had never seen was the one in Area 51. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going. And he snuck in there and documented everything he saw. He was in there for a couple of days, but snuck
How
his
are
way
you
through
in there?
everything.
Yeah, how?
Snuck his way by
Getting by sensors and shit. There's no
all sorts of stuff. But he got to where he thought the trail marker was supposed to be, which is by Groom Lake. He had kind of had the coordinates and never found the marker, but was running out of water and was starting to get paranoid. So he exited. Never got to see the trail marker. But it's a fascinating story of everything. He
like
gave
things
it
were
to
happening there back then.
Yeah, this
kind of a
was
thing?
98.
But I mean,
In
I'm
1998.
saying like, are there things that happened during the people traversing the 49er trail or something?
No. This was like
okay.
when he snuck in and
just
the stuff
he was
saw.
just interested in finding where it
Yeah,
was. I
but
got
this
you.
was back in 1998.
Yeah.
Or that's when the LA Times put the article out. I don't know if it says exactly when he did it. He kept a lot of stuff still. Like, I don't want people to know exactly where I came in.
Right.
I don't want people. He kept some stuff still secret. But he's like, his buddy dropped him off in the middle of the desert. They made coordinated plans. He even left a radio outside of the boundaries, so he, in case of emergency, he could
Get back to it.
get back to it. A sat phone also.
Yeah, even the frequencies would probably set something off.
So he left all that there, and he went in, and he told it was either his buddy or his wife. One of them dropped him off, and were like, if I'm not back here, on this date at this time,
Call the police.
then forget about me, or I'll,
Yeah.
I've been picked up or whatever. And he made it back, but he talks about having to dodge Humvees and Jeeps and stuff coming through the desert,
Yeah.
and how he thought he was almost caught at one point, but they just went right by him.
Wow.
It's a pretty wild story.
Wow.
It's long, and it's been put on Reddit. It's in all sorts of newspapers and stuff, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Even back then, the shit they were doing, and how he could, he talks about going by certain mountains and rocks, and there are hangars and stuff dug out in the
Yeah,
hills.
things that are they're low enough. The relief from the air just
Yeah.
looks like a slope, and yeah,
they're dug out.
I want to go on a good Southwest UFO road trip for a couple weeks. Just
See what you can find.
start in
Just
Marfa at the
right.
lights and work your way through the sand dunes. And
Have you ever seen them?
No, I've never been down there.
This last trip I saw them. Y'all have? No. And you have or haven't?
I have not. I've only seen the one out in Abilene that still remains a mystery.
Out there by the base.
The Anson lights.
Yeah.
That's just a light above the old shitter plant.
Right, yeah. That's just a light coming down there. That's Dale with a flashlight. Dale disappeared.
I talked a lot of shit about Martha Lights and all that.
Yeah.
And this last time we went out there, there were 8 of us
What are they like?
that went, and we went and sat up. We went and ate dinner. Then we're like, we'll go to the viewing area, and we'll set up. And I had the recorder. We were recording a podcast with Susie was there. Andrew Turner was there. So we're sitting there talking to the mics. I think Andrew's wife was there with us. And my cousin was there and his girlfriend. And we're sitting there watching. All of a sudden, they appear. And it's like, we're talking trash. We're talking shit.
What do you
And
mean
talking
they?
about all these people. These lights appear.
Were they like dots?
Multiples.
Like
Dots.
orbs? Moving?
Out on the horizon.
It's not Aurora Borealis kind of shit.
No.
They're like-
they are circle dots
Yeah.
that
Moving in
look like headlights. I can see where people are like, oh, it's just from some highway back up in there. But there is no highway.
But there's nothing there.
And they're moving around, and all of a sudden, one will go and then back down.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, that's not a fucking car doing that.
No.
Yeah.
And then they'll get real bright, and then they'll die down.
Yeah. It'd be like
And
on
they're
an
doing all
ATV
this.
going right out to it. Let's go check it out.
And we were just like frozen, like, oh my God, this is really happening. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we're seeing this.
Yeah.
Because they also say that, it doesn't happen every night.
Yeah.
It's only when weather conditions are right or, whatever. But, like,
Some atmospheric phenomenon.
Probably.
Is what
It's
some
ball
people
lightning, something. But it's like
It
all
happened
this
all
stuff.
the time.
It's like
Enough that they call them the Marfalites.
it started with 1 or 2, then there was 3, then there was like 8, and then we're like, what the heck? And then like one would break into 3, or it'd rise up and break into 3, and they'd fall back down. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck we're looking at. I have no clue what this is.
What time of night?
It was right after sundown. Like we
See,
got there
that's
right
what's
at dusk.
weird. Like if there's something going on, if it's like later at night, it seems like I would give it more credence because it's like, okay, the sun's far enough away beyond the horizon that this can't be.
Well, we sat there for a long time.
They were there for a long
And they were
time.
there. They were there until we left, and I had a green laser on me, and I hit one with it,
Yeah.
and it faded out, and then came back, and everybody's like,
I was talking to you.
"Well," then everybody's like, "Don't fucking do that!
No, hell no. I'd be like,
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, over here.
Stop doing
hold
that! We don't know what
still.
this
I'm
is."
on my way, and like take a dirt bike through the desert and like go get up close.
And I'm one of those ones that are like, okay, yeah, this is some other bullshit. You heard about them since I was a kid,
Yeah.
and Hill Country Reporter would go out there and sit and watch them and talk to people, and no one knew what it was, and yeah, it was.
Have you ever gone to see the Anson Light?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. Cause
It's pretty. It's like
a
on
ranch out
demand.
there.
It's like you go down, you do the old, the old folklore of like going. I was so like, this is bullshit. We were stoned out of our mind. I was like, there's no way. And we were in Abilene for a couple of days. I was like, well, we'll just go down and see the end. And J-Rod took us down there, and we flipped around. He's like, all right, kill your lights. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, now flash them 3 times. I'm like, okay. Did it. And then sure as shit, right at the end of the road, this little ball of light shows up, and then it starts coming down the road at you, and it gets bright. It gets
How
like
close?
what's in here to that amp over there, and it's bright, like
You were
someone's
that
shining,
close
like
to a
somebody's
thing?
shining a flashlight, and then it just turns off, and then there's nobody there. I turn my headlights on, there's nobody standing there. He's like, wait just a minute. And I was like, all right, how long? He's like, now. And I was like, he's like, now flash your lights again, doop 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 doop, all the way back down the fucking road. There's no way they could have gotten there that fast.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, that's 2 people. He's like, well, where the fuck did this guy go? And I'm like, well, that's true. We're in the middle of nothing. There's a graveyard and there's field. Like, there's nowhere to hide. And so I'm like, I'm way too high for this. Like, I'm going back home. So we go back to the hotel, and then the next day I was like, I want to go out there sober. I want to see it again. He's like, all right, we'll go back out there. And so we go out sober. On cue, fly, as soon as it gets dark, then it'll go all night, and you can sit there and do it as many times as you want, and it keeps popping up. Then nobody can. And like ABU does a class where they go out there and they try and test all the theories. And the best one I saw was something I had an idea for. I was like, well, what if he had just like 50 cameras? He just set them up on both sides of the road. Well, they ended up doing that, and they did this thing where it was like every 5 foot staggered all the way down. Then they put one, because the end of the road is a crossroad. That's where you actually turn down and come down. So on the other side of that is just a cornfield. And so there's nothing there. Like, so what, there's 20 dudes just waiting in the bushes with flashlights that can magically disappear like ninjas when they get 20 feet from you? It doesn't make any sense.
See, I'm dumb. If I saw something like that, I'd be like, I want to touch it. Like,
I wanted to get closer. So
Yeah.
I tested the theory of like, well, let's get closer. So I pulled up like 30, 40 feet, stopped, turned off the truck, flashed lights, popped up again. And it just stayed like, it kept its distance. But you can't see it from the sides, and you can't see it from behind it. You can only see it if you're
Straight
dead
on.
Yeah. Totally.
I'd be like,
Very
wait,
weird.
I'm going to start walking. You hit it 3 times. Like,
And there's all
give me a
kind-
15-second lead.
Right. Yeah, right. Like, I'm standing in the middle of it.
Like, it light up, and then, yeah.
And
Then you're gone.
ABU did this thing where they did every 5 foot. They staggered it out. They put a camera all the way down at the end of the road, shining back at you, and then one shining forward. The only one caught it was the forward.
That's
That's it. But where it was, they should have totally got this thing just bouncing by, and it kind of sways. It gets to where it sways, and that's why they got the old tale about the lantern and the kids that got kidnapped and killed down there. And the mom comes looking for them in the dark, and the lantern. It's a lantern that's going. It's just this, residual haunting that happens. And I'm like, No, man, that ain't no fucking lantern, and this is not Ghost. This is an anomaly on Earth that happens, but you have to make it happen by shining light. So that was years ago, man. That was like 2000, 2001. So I think about headlights now, where they're like super bright, all these lumens, are hitting it with a spotlight, pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? See if it comes up. We should go out there and do it one night.
I'm down.
I want to do a whole UFO road trip. Like I said, I want to do all those White Sands, Roswell.
Yeah.
I can do the whole thing with a big old bag of mushrooms.
I'll tell you the one I found out it was a show, but God, I was so pissed off. Was that Murder in the High Desert? Did you guys ever see that? Mm-mm. Where the guy he's an explorer, and he goes out and he's exploring and he's backpacking, and he goes miles out, and then like his footage was found. It's like a found footage kind of deal. His footage was found with his hand still attached to the camera. And it was a dude living out there in the middle of nothing in Arizona, and he killed him. And then that dude, I guess, brought his shit back to his truck and dropped it off with his hand still attached to the camera, and the tape was still in it. And then, you see it. But as you're watching it, it's like, they did really good on this, because it's not like shitty found footage, bullshit.
Blair Witch.
Yeah. Right. It's not like that. You're like, man, this is legitimately like a YouTuber. So I'm in this thing going, no fucking way, dude. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. And then to find out it was all bullshit. Like, it was a complete production. I was like, oh, you mother... Why? You got me.
Well, Chad, are you still out there on the lake?
No.
No. Did you ever see the goat man running around the lake?
No, I did not. No.
So that's not true then.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's not true. I just didn't see it.
Did you ever go run around the island?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see the goat man out there?
No.
Any tracks? Any
no tracks?
Foot?
No. I've got a good video of a girl
We
pretending to
partied
be
on
the
that
goat
island a
man,
few
but
times.
it's not the goat man.
No goat man.
No goat man.
See? So it doesn't exist.
I believe it.
Everybody and their dogs been telling that story for so many years, man. My mom, the old castle out there, the Fort Worth Castle.
Yeah.
She knew that like whoever had it, they gave her a tour through it. That was before it burnt down for the third time.
Now you drive by it, because I was just over there working that area.
Still look like a prison.
And you're just kind of like, meh.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
That's a castle?
I mean, the Eagle Mountain one looks better.
Yeah.
The one on Boat Club, or that leads out to the Boat Club. But yeah, that one is just kind of like, meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that story's been around since Casino Beach.
Yeah.
The mob running out there and doing all sorts of
I used
stuff.
to go swimming at Casino Beach as a kid.
There's
The
that
goat man.
there's this book that some school teacher wrote. It's called Gamblers and Gangsters, Jacksboro Highway in the 40s and 50s. And it's like out of print. They're hard to find copies. My father-in-law has a copy of it, and I read it, and there's a bunch of bodies out there. And
Bro, I got something for you on that note. So my grandfather was the first police chief of Richland Hills, right?
Okay.
All the mobsters and gangsters lived right over here,
Yeah.
right? But they did their business out there. So every time something went down out there, he had to get involved because they lived over here. I've got a trunk filled with reports.
No.
The old mob police reports, still got them. I still need to go through all those and just like frame them. But it's like pictures,
Write a book.
the weapon they had on them, the story of what they were, popped for.
Right.
When he was still cognizant, this was 30 years ago, he took me down there and he was showing me like all the houses that were underground casinos along Jacksboro, and he was like, see, there's a bullet hole, there's a bullet hole, there's a bullet hole. And yeah, dude, it's pretty insane.
The Four Deuces and all those.
The one I remember the most is the house that it was a fake garage that had a parking lot behind the home, and it was sitting on a hill, and you pulled in. When the garage closed, it was like an elevator shaft. Your car went down, and they would pull out the back and park. And they had a dirt road they would go down. So if cops did bust it, they went out that way. But I always thought to myself, like, the neighbors weren't paying attention to these 30 cars going in here in this one-car garage.
Oh, they're all getting paid.
They're all getting paid to shut up, right?
One of the stories I read in that Gamblers and Gangsters book was like this story. This kid he was like a busboy at one of those clubs, and you know, they knew they had their regular clientele, you know, and this old cowboy pulled up in a pickup with his cowboy hat on. They said they thought he looked like a sheriff, and they shut the whole operation down. Everybody's gambling, everything's sunk into the floor, and they had the carpet rolled to the one side of the wall. And within like 1 minute of the signal, they literally put everything down, sink it back, and roll the carpet over it. And like the old dude walked in, he was like, "I was just bringing my son his lunch." Like, but they were that quick. They could turn it over
fast,
you know. Like,
yeah.
But be like, "What happened? I had a hot hand, man. I had $10,000 on that table and
right,
folded under.
yeah, right. What
Do I get my money back? What the fuck happens now?"
Yeah.
Well, you just die.
Yeah.
Just nope.
No,
We fold
that's
you
ours
too,
now.
brother. You're done.
Yeah. Yeah, you were winning too much.
Yeah.
That's ours again.
So we had to call in the pizza dude.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I keep expecting the baker to find something because out there, all the work they're doing out there in Mineral Wells, like just to find something. Like that dude, we walked down in the basement. It's clean.
But that building has been gone through so much over the years, and so many people have taken so much stuff out of there
I know.
that, and all the hiding places have been opened and torn apart. You know, you would hope that there'd still be something.
I thought it was going to be in the walls.
Yeah.
And then I saw how the walls were built, and I was like, oh, there's nothing in these walls.
No.
No. It's mortar and concrete.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out ways now with today's technology to run, you know, fiber through there and run, you know, phone lines and shit.
And you're not. They're
And
just
you're not.
solid.
They're just solid walls. They're having to build onto that.
Just run conduit up everything and like close it up.
Well, one thing that was interesting is this has been a few weeks now we were there, but where the bells, what the wires that came down, they would come down to this spot where, like, if you needed something, you could ring the bell, and it would ring your room. So it had all these squares and a little bell hung in it, so it would be like room 25, ding, 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 like that, and then somebody would go up there because you rang the bell. So through those lines, they've been able to run electricity down through. So it won't be the original put back, but it'll be a way for them to run lines. Like, I was like, man, holy shit. It is crazy out there. I was like, man, this is nuts. I'm used to this place being trashed and scary as fuck. You know, but
Whoever took over that building, it was going to be a lot of work. It wasn't going to be like the Sattler or whatever it is out in
Settles.
Settles,
Yeah.
out there.
They're trying to make it that way, though. They're trying. And they're doing a damn good job of it because the videos you're getting to see from upstairs, like what the hallways look like now, you're just like, oh my.
It'd be awesome if gambling becomes legal.
Please.
And they get one of the casino license because they said they're going to, you know, if it does, one of the proposals is they're only going to allow so many in certain counties.
We get more gigs out of it, guys. You know, come on.
But that would be cool to have a casino, old school
That's
back in there.
retired, buddy. That's retired.
Bring it out just for
Big casino?
Yeah.
Not going to happen. Brady doesn't even play drums anymore.
No.
No. He's being a dad and damn good at it.
He's a happy papa
Yeah,
doing a
he
good
is.
job.
All right, I want to talk about something.
All right.
It might get a little political. Maybe.
Okay.
So I'll put that warning out there. World Cup's in town.
Yeah.
Y'all been watching any of it? Anything?
Nah.
Have y'all seen any of the stuff going on that is happening in America and all these foreigners coming to America?
No.
We're going to have a problem kicking foreigners out of America after this World Cup because they're loving America.
They are. I've
all
seen
these
that.
people, their
Yeah.
first time, and their first time seeing a Buc-ee's and a Waffle House
And a Whataburger.
And
and a
cicada.
Whataburger and a
Have like the North Korean
the
team
In-N-Out.
effect or something.
like this Finnish family going to In-N-Out for the first time, and I'm eating all this up because it's just so like it's heartwarming stuff to watch, not just
It is.
your normal bullshit that you cram down your throat. It's really cool seeing it, and I started with the Freddie. I don't know if y'all have heard about Freddie.
No.
He was a German cat. He came over with three of his mates, and they're staying here for a month, and they're traveling all over the U.S. to catch all sorts of different games.
Yeah.
And they landed in like North Carolina or something, rented a car, and they're the ones that kind of brought the attention of, holy shit, this is a Buc-ee's. And then, like, they went to Taco Bell and, like, this is the greatest thing. Waffle House at 1 a.m. They're like, oh, my God, why don't we have this?
I had a whole conversation in Prague. Years ago, I went to Prague, and I ran in the middle of the night. I'm sorry to interrupt your story, but this is nuts. I'll keep it short.
Yeah.
2, 3 in the morning, like, we got back to our hotel. I went back, and my wife went to bed. I went back downstairs to smoke a cigarette. I smelled a joint, and I, like, walked towards these people in an alley. You know, it's Old Town Prague. Everything is like 800 plus years old in this portion. And you can only drive one car down. If cars meet, one has to back up. Anyway, it's creepy, medieval, awesome. And I was like, do you speak English? And they were like, I was like, can I hit that? And this guy in the dark, I can't see him, goes, Blake. And I was like, what? It was a dude I knew in Austin that I used to buy weed from. And he'd moved over there, did some IT job for a while, and then, like, lost the job. His visa expired, and he just stayed. And he was like, you have to come downstairs to this bar. Like, you have to. Like, we have an international table. He was like, we have Germans, Italians, fucking people from Japan, Australians, all these people, Brits, everybody. And they always want to hear stories about Texas. And he was like, I'm going to bring a fellow Texan down here, and they're going to lose their shit. I was like, I got to go get my girl. So I ran up. I was like, you got to get out of bed. And she's exhausted. We're all jet lagged and hungover, and we've been partying for days. She's like, I'm like, you don't understand. I ran into a dude I knew from Austin on this fucking street in the middle of the night in Prague. And he's telling us to go down this thing. So we go down this bar. It's in a basement that was converted to a bomb shelter in World War II. And it's a nightclub now, and we're drinking, and there's like 20 people at this table, and they're like, tell us about Texas. And you know what the thing they wanted to know the most about? The Aussies and the Japanese specifically were the most fascinated with? Sonic.
Really?
Sonic Drive-In. They were like fucking stoked to hear it. So they roller skate over you. I was like, well, sometimes.
They
if
used
you get
to.
a
They
good
used
one,
to, yeah.
You get a good car hop, and they'll like do a little twirl, and
Yeah.
you tip an extra couple bucks, and they're like, that's so cool. I'm like, it's fast food. It's just a shitty burger and somebody wheeling
Probably
it out.
one of the
to you.
worst burgers out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat one in a pinch, but
I will too, yeah.
But anyway, yes, they're fascinated by what is mundane culture to us.
And that's the thing is, like, you have this, you know, we have 104 Super Bowls basically happening
At one time.
for over the next month and a half.
Yep.
4 of them a day. We're having 9 of them here in DFW.
Dallas Stadium.
And it's bringing
Arlington.
people from all over the place. And the unity and the happiness of them finding things. The yellow school bus. There was a kid that freaked out. I think he was a Brit. But he freaked out over a yellow school bus. Like, he didn't think they were real.
It's
Why?
like seeing the double decker in London.
Yeah.
And you're like,
wow,
oh, neat.
wow, it really works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just so awesome seeing these people get so excited about crazy stuff. And then, like, when Korea played Mexico, right? Wasn't that the first? Or it's coming up, but the South Koreans hanging out with the Mexicans down in Mexico is the greatest thing ever. Because you have all these Koreans learning about Mexican food and freaking out.
Yeah.
And wanting to take all this stuff home with them
Yeah.
and
Take
learn
it
how to
back.
cook and make this stuff at home.
That was like the dude, there was a Japanese dude that came to Lola's when I was working there, and they had Dane's Barbecue was there, and this dude was obsessed with Texas barbecue, and he like studied. He came for a month, and he studied under several different barbecue pitmaster guys, and he took it back to Japan, and he has a Texas barbecue, authentic Texas barbecue. You know, the fancy, the gourmet
Yeah.
barbecue
Yeah,
that they do now.
That's still cool, though.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, and it's in, Osaka or somewhere.
So our first match here was the Netherlands and Japan. Mm-hmm. And the Netherlands have their orange bus, and they brought the orange bus from Netherlands over to here. They had it shipped over here. It came in, I think, the port of Galveston, and they basically toured through Texas, came up. A bunch of Dutch people were riding on it. They stopped at Buc-ee's down in Madisonville.
Are they freaky deaky Dutch
Channel
people?
4 down there. They could be. But, the big meeting was Sunday morning.
You always see foreigners like taking photos with the beaver in front of the
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Beaver
no
and
different
everything.
than when like Southerners go to New York and they say you can always spot them because they're always looking up.
Yeah. This is a different story though,
I sure
because
did.
like
you're like,
so
pick my
Sunday
pocket.
before the game, there was a big, massive invite to come out to meet up with the Dutch, dress in orange, and follow the bus to the stadium. And they did that. There's a time lapse. There's at least 10,000 people following the bus from the old ballpark to the stadium. And they're playing the Japanese. Well, the Japanese all showed up to the game with trash bags.
This is awesome.
in their pocket.
This is awesome.
This is something they always do because in Japan
They pick up after
they
themselves.
pick up. There's no trash on. There's no litter on the ground. They usually, if they've got
They're
a gum
respectful
wrapper,
society.
they always put their trash in their pocket and either throw it away at their office or at their home. Well, when they go to sporting events, they bring trash bags with them, and when it's over, they clean up. And so you have these tens of thousands of Japanese fans cleaning up AT&T Stadium with the custodians.
And the
everybody's
Netherlands
freaking
is
out.
just trashed
Yeah,
their
they've
side.
trashed
It's
everything,
just
going
Buc-ee's
nuts.
cups and shit everywhere.
Sounds
and
like
then,
NASCAR to me.
Now, what's crazy is
Native unders.
I'm over there at Last Drop.
Dude, I love your jump ins, bro. They're so good.
I'm over there at Last Drop, and this group of Japanese from Tokyo come in to watch the game because somehow they've heard that's the place to go in Fort Worth to go watch football. And
there's a lot of people advertising hard about where.
so
to
they
go to
came
see the
over there,
games.
and we're like, "Oh my God, y'all are from Tokyo, and y'all came to Race Street
yeah,
to hang out and watch a game."
the South
Really?
Side's got a whole campaign going
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to get people down there. Yeah,
Yep, they do.
shit.
Upper 90 is going to be packed.
Oh, yeah.
for the next month and a half.
Yeah.
They're gonna make their next decade.
and the people
in
that
rent.
stay behind here,
Yeah,
they'll just become regulars.
but that's the
Our
thing.
visa's expired. We're staying.
There's a bunch of funny. All this is happening. There's all this like happiness and warmness of seeing all these different people from different countries come together. Like yesterday, Iran played in at SoFi in LA. 95% sold out. Butts and seats. People there to see this game for a country we're at war with.
Yeah,
People don't
Yeah.
care.
yeah.
They're there to see, and to
Man,
hang out and
soccer's
see all these
bringing
people.
the world
Yeah.
together.
They're there to see the match. Yeah.
And one of the things, like, there's little AI videos of like these German. One of them is a German guy. He's got his kid on. He's trying to go through customs back in Germany, but he's gained 150 pounds. He's a big rat. I swear it's
Coming
me.
back from Texas.
From
I
American
swear
food.
it's me.
Yeah.
I swear.
It's all
It's
that
me, I got
Sonic
it.
and Buc-ee's. And,
But it's great seeing this, especially after, was it Saturday when the Knicks won and decided to set New York on fire,
Ugh,
and beat the shit out of
Dude.
all these Spurs fans the whole time?
unreal.
because
Just
that's
like-
how you celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
murder
just
the other
like
side
trashing
afterwards.
Everything.
We live in the same country and can't get along because of stupid team colors. But these guys are coming from all over the world and are hanging out and loving
being
each other
respectful.
and being respectful
Totally.
no matter where you're from.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's
Because
been
we're
awesome
the bigger
to watch.
shitheads in the world. Like,
I would
Well,
like to point out.
there is something else, like, with all this that I've been talking to friends about and stuff, is like there's so much fear that is preached into us through media
Yep.
and through politics and whatever, that when you leave this country, everybody hates you. And if you've never left this country, I feel sorry for you, because
Yeah, dude.
you will get out of this country and realize no one gives a fuck about the U.S.
No.
No one cares.
Right.
They will talk to you about Texas.
if
they
do,
find out
they,
you're from
they
Texas,
will love you.
Yeah.
They will love the shit
Anywhere
out
I've
of you.
been and they find out I'm from Texas, it turns into a 30-minute conversation
Oh, yeah.
about all sorts of stuff. And usually drink for free.
Yeah. That was another thing in Prague when I was there. Like, I was watching a show, and we got seated like at the stage, pretty much. Like, they brought us in last, and so I didn't have anywhere to put my feet. So I got my cowboy boots sitting on the stage, and they're doing classic rock covers, and I'm hammered, so I'm singing every word to every song. Like, the singer didn't know English, you could tell. He was just singing vowel sounds and
Yeah.
shit. And afterwards, these guys were like, come here. And they're like buying me drinks. They're like, you're from Texas, yes? And I was like, how'd you know? And they're like, come on, like, you're from
Yeah.
Texas. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you must come to Prague. You play in a band. You sing, yes? And I was like, how do you know? And they're like, we heard you. We could hear you the whole time. Like, bring your band. You will make lots of money. And I'm like, yeah, if I can get here.
It was
Like,
the David Koresh shirt you were wearing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit!
History. We
Yeah,
like history.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's,
One-liner.
it is beat into our head that, like, outside of the U.S. is evil. And everybody hates us.
Yeah.
And, man, you've got to travel, man. You've
Yes,
got
you
one
do.
life. Get out of here. Go see the world and see how hospitable and how, embrace
Bring a
these
little
other
of that nice
cultures.
culture back.
And, and bring some of it back.
I just
I
experienced
guarantee
that
you.
last week too myself.
When you
That's
when you go out, especially in extreme places, you'll come back and question, like, why? Like
Yeah.
when I was in Africa and I came back, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why do we have all this? Why?
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 Yep.
It could be you see these people living, being happy, having fun. Yeah, they have to fight lions and shit, but they enjoy their life. They enjoy what they have.
For the folks that are over here for FIFA that are coming into Texas, I would like you to know that as a Texas resident, born and raised here, I still too get surprised every time I go into a Buc-ee's.
yeah.
Just like what, how, why,
I hate them.
who,
I make
how
so
are they
much fun
making
of
this much
Buc-ee's.
flow go through here? We stopped at the one in Amarillo on the way back from Colorado, and it was slammed. Didn't wait 1 minute in line. Walked through, got my stuff out the door. I was like, how did
Yeah.
they?
Same
they
with
got
the one
this
in
down?
Madisonville. Yeah,
No, that
never
one
had to
in
wait long.
Madisonville sucks. That one's small. That one makes me crazy. The Temple one, though, with its 200 pumps, and it has the longest car wash in the world.
Oh wow,
No.
really?
Yeah, it's like half a mile long once you pull in.
That's a
And you
weird
go through it?
flex. It's just a weird flex.
And you go through it like I needed to get
Super
my.
inefficient. What's happening here? Like,
We're
Why does
driving
it
down to
take
Austin,
so long?
and I had a bunch
cars are
of
only so long.
bugs and dirt and shit on my 4Runner. I was like, I gotta get this thing cleaned, and pulled
They
in. I
can
was
put
like,
4,000 through there at
and
once. That's why.
it's on the billboards.
Yeah.
The biggest
If
car
you
wash
if you
in
have
the world.
a Hummer
And you're
limo, bring it here.
like- so I got in there. Susie and I got in there, and we're like, this thing's got to end, right? Like we're bored. It's like
the cave at Six Flags. You see spelunkers and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Just,
yeah.
no.
when you'd go through the car wash to smoke a joint when you were a kid, and we're like
You're a
where's
kid.
yeah, whatever.
Like sitting there wet with no car, just smoking a joint. My
I mean-
mom will never find me here.
I mean, a teenager, but like, yeah. Now you're grown up, and you're like, I've smoked 3 joints. Like, I'm running out of weed. This
Yeah, what?
car wash isn't over. Like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
Just put your pants on and get out of there.
Right.
Take off
Yeah.
those water wings.
Yeah,
Get the
that,
fuck out of here.
I'm with you though.
Yeah,
as a
it
Texan,
never ceases to amaze me. Like everything I
Any
see
new
in there, I'm
Buc-ee's.
just like, oh my god! And now, like I go in, I'm trying to find the healthy stuff, and it's like, there's just one spot for it, and it's very little. You get a fruit parfait
There's
and
a-
some oranges.
There's
There
a
you go.
skinny beaver by those.
right? Yeah,
The
I went
malnourished
one of
beaver.
the.
Right next to it, they have like bologna flavored bubble gum and all
Yeah,
kinds
you're
of
like,
bullshit. You're
yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
One of the very first ones in Surfside, and it's basically a tackle and boat shop. Like it had everything in there for fishing, and I was like, "This Buc-ee's is crazy." There was hardly any food; it was all fishing shit.
That was the way Bucky intended it to be.
That's
Teach
the
a
way
And
man
then
it
his
should have
kids
been, yeah.
got it and they ruined it.
Ruined it
Teach
with
a man to
damn
fish.
nuggets.
Our Bucky Nugget.
But yeah, keep an eye out. Watch your
I bet they make
your
good bait.
feeds. They're pretty great watching these stories. And the Scots. The Scots broke the world record the other day in were they in Seattle? Or no, they were in MetLife when they sang their national anthem.
Oh,
It
wow.
set a world record for the loudest, over 150 decibels, and they could pick it up on Richter scale.
Holy shit!
It's like louder than a jet engine.
I didn't know they were monitoring that.
Yeah. And the Algerians
We've
are,
got seismic activity. Is it an earthquake? No, it's a bunch of shit-faced Scots.
I think the Algerians, they're in Atlanta, and they have they have total disregard for any firework laws. So they all met up in a park for a pregame party and set off flares and fireworks, and the cops are just like, yeah,
All right,
do
just
it.
whatever.
keep
Y'all
it
just-
here.
This is the way y'all do it back home. Y'all
Yeah,
just
just do
keep
your
it going.
thing.
It's cool. So it's awesome. It's
They're like,
it's
we're
fun
going to look
watch.
pretty bad if we arrest everybody here,
Yeah.
so let's just
Yeah.
contain it. Don't let it spill
Don't
out
let
into
it
the
spill out.
streets.
Meanwhile, Dave across the street's like, "What the hell, man? I've been doing this shit, getting
Snakes and
arrested every
sparklers
year."
all year.
The cops come every time I set off my fountain in the front yard.
Damn it.
Hen laying egg.
Craig.
Yeah.
We're going to skip busting and go straight to preventing?
Well, that was kind of busting, but
Yeah, it was kind of busting.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's give
Wait.
Craig the
Let me
vet.
play
Well,
this first.
the busting intros were all jacked up last week because we don't know where they are.
I found them.
Oh, you did?
They're in there.
Oh, they're in there?
They're in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
We have segments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just forgot to play the intro.
There's a man on our team that is rarely ever seen. It doesn't take much to push him into the red. It's time to vent with Craig. It's time to vent with Craig. It's time to vent with Craig. It's time for him to let it all out.
That's great.
Let it all out.
Cut to
Yeah.
you. Don't
Cut
get
to
off me.
Vent.
Vent.
What's grinding your gears, man?
Mine has to do with people that go to concerts and decide they want to just be hammered, and they're the tallest people in front of me, holding their hand as high as they can possibly go, recording that they're never going to watch again.
Yeah.
And just getting on my nerves and don't shut up for the music. That shit gets old.
I know that guy. I'll let him know.
Okay, thanks.
You know, once again, I think this is a DFW thing.
Taylor?
Oh, yeah. Well, I also learned something, too.
What's that?
We'll go on to that later.
But, like, I've seen shows in California, all up and down the West Coast, all up and down the East Coast. And the most annoying people that he just described are here.
Yeah.
Houston, I don't know. I've never had that problem down there. Everybody seems, no one holds up their phone and goes nuts, and is drunk, but especially like
We're the assholes of the country.
I think so. In this
regard?
scenario,
We're bad at
here,
doing the
and I
shows.
will say,
Everybody 10 years
Oklahoma
ago
City.
got over the cell phone videos, and they're like, man, I'm going to really like this blurry, shitty, faraway photo of Jack White I took.
Yeah.
Like, man.
What do you want, you little dweeb?
But
That's all
like
I
a-
can think about. Some big oaf.
you go to the Hollywood
Wayne's
Bowl,
World.
you don't see that shit. Everybody's cool. Everybody's respectful.
Yeah.
Everybody sits down, and that's kind of boring. No one stands up and gets into it, but
Nobody's standing up because they don't have to see over the asshole that's blocking their view.
that's true. And you all have your own little corrals. That's a weird thing at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, little stalls. That
Stall sitting
They
areas
have. I've
that
never
are
been,
weird.
but I've seen, like, you know.
Yeah, they're
looks
strange.
So, Craig, do you have anything you want to say to those people?
Put your fucking arm down. What? Just be in the moment.
Good call. I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
kind of
right,
the same
fair
way
enough.
with my
Let's
daughter.
see if they listen to him.
who-
Good
They're not.
insight.
She's short. She always had to wear like big ass.
Kiss boots, risers.
Yeah. Whenever
Platform
I take her
boots.
to concerts because, and we have to get there like super early so we can get as close to the front as she can, so she can actually see the band. If it's like a standing room only, like long ballroom.
Well, you know what I tell her? Don't be short.
Yeah, grow up.
Yeah.
Cool it.
Get some leg extensions.
Yeah.
Dad
I was gonna
talk.
say she's
Hey,
19
settle
now,
down.
so I
You
can't
don't
put
like
her on my
it? How about
shoulders
some
anymore.
stilts?
Hey, yeah. Put some stilts on underneath her pants.
Some people don't take as long to grow to perfection, so I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Well,
Huh?
I mean, I'm tall, but I'm not
know.
perfect.
Nobody said you
Just
were.
wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
How many 6'8" guys you see walking around 70 years old? None. None's the answer. My years are numbered. I'm ready.
Trying to think about this. Yeah. There's a few.
They're just sitting down because their joints
They've
are
led
all fucked
a
up.
really good life. Like,
Andre the Giant died at 46.
He also drank like 100 beers at dinner.
He
every
did,
night.
yeah.
There's a few old
If
Cowboys
you drink
players.
100 beers every night, it's eventually gonna not
Make
be
you
good.
taller.
Didn't Peter Mayhew
I
live to be
tried.
pretty old?
Yeah, he was in his mid 70s.
And he
when
was
he passed.
Chewbacca, goddammit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
led a pretty good life.
He had his
And
ranch
he's buried
just
in
north
Hazel.
of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's buried in Hazel. Yeah.
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 You too could be buried in it.
Hey, man, that's where I'm
You're
going.
good.
You know who else is buried
Aurora
here? Janie
with
Lane.
the UFO.
Hazel,
Yeah,
where the
Aurora's
name
got the-
literally
the glowing
translates
headstones.
into
Have you
the
ever
donkey.
seen it?
No, I've been
Literally,
out there and looked.
that is the meaning of Hazel.
Wow.
So
Is what?
My
donkey.
granddad started.
It means the donkey.
I swear to
My
God.
granddad.
I love
In
that.
German,
I love that.
Azel.
My granddad
The
built
donkey.
a hospital in Hazel, and he took donkeys on trade.
There it is.
My wife wants
he
a
never
donkey,
knew
and
that.
we're moving to Azles, so I guess I guess we kind of have to now.
But to us Texans, ass town.
I grew up on the other side
Of Asstown.
in saggy balls.
Saggy balls.
Old saggy balls.
The gnaw.
I never heard it
all
called
those-
that.
Sag nasty.
All those pricks from Lakeside are always like, I'm from Lakeside and not from Hazel. I'm like, bitch, you're an Hazel.
That's
I would
Period.
rather be Hazel than Lakeside.
I'd rather be Hazel than
I mean-
Springtown.
One of our guests that was on here, if you recall,
Yeah.
Tyler was like, I live in Lakeside and I live in Hazel. I'm like, dude, it's the same thing.
Lakeside is,
Literally, it's the
is
same
meth
thing.
land and Pandora's.
Yeah. Colleyville is
That's all
Grapevine.
that's there.
Grapevine is Colleyville.
What's the
It's
other?
same thing.
Lovers.
Lo-
You got Lovers and Pandora's.
Depends on what sign you read. It's lovers or something else.
Yeah, something else. Yeah.
what you know about that, Chad?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, man, bass player.
What
Thanks
you
for-
got, man?
Thanks for being here, dude.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm just going with
learning a
bass
lot.
player,
I'm
just to
learning a lot.
reconfirm. Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
Fascinating. Yes, I love it.
Marcus is a true
UFOs.
believer.
I am, and
He
I
is.
still wonder. I mean, about back to the Marfa lights. If it's been going on for years, and like a lot of things, like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, where's the recording of it? There's so much technology out there, but maybe it's like you were saying. People are setting up cameras, they're viewing it.
Listen, I was
the
digging
wrong
into
angle.
you for a reason, but don't you fucking bring up Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Come on, man.
Does
We're
not
almost
exist.
out of here.
Damn it.
All right, we won't go down that road.
Fucking fake ass animal.
Drunk dude in a gorilla suit out there stomping around.
There is-
blurry ass cameras.
There is a bunch of video on the Marfa lights, and there is an actual, like, if you go around the viewing area, there is some actual, like, backstory of some ranchers coming across a spirit of some sort, that they've come face to face with these lights way back when. But I guess now, as you walk towards them, they disappear. They leave.
They learned their lesson. They were like, oh, don't
They're
interact
like,
with
these
fuckers.
assholes love their cell phone footage at concerts and stuff. They're not getting me on there.
Sons
Yeah.
of bitches won't move out of the
Probably
way.
drunk.
Well, I'm not sure.
I
Where,
got a blurry Marfa Lights photo right next to my blurry Jack White
a
photo.
story I read this morning. I'm not sure where it was, but they were talking about UFOs and they were talking about orbs and how I forget the group that noticed the orbs, but the orbs would come up. They would release other orbs. They would go up, do some stuff, come back to the orb, and then that main orb would sink back down. I don't know where this was, but I just read this story.
Main
this
orb
morning.
James Keaton.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you see the guys freaking out? I think it was in Florida. They were all like a whole bunch of cell phone footage. They're like, look at all these orbs. Like, oh my God, and they're making streaks and all this stuff, and they're going everywhere. Then all of a sudden they just disappear.
Was it Starlink?
I saw that, man, and I
It-
thought I'd seen a UFO for a minute, and they were like streaking in a line. I was like,
dude,
there's
that's-
something.
They were
And then
naked
it
as
got
fuck.
wider, and I was like, that's like a fucking 20-mile wide UFO. I was looking at my wife like, holy shit, we're out walking in the neighborhood. And then I went home and looked it up, and I was like, damn it.
So these
I haven't
lights,
seen anything.
These lights were the Golden Knights parachute team doing a night demonstration over some stadium in Florida, and all these people were just like, "What the hell?"
There's always
Oh my
a
God.
goddamn excuse, all right? It was
like-
fucking
That one was
aliens.
proven.
Just
That
like
one was proven.
Mothman.
Now we
Blue
were out,
Book. Here again.
this last trip we took down to Big Bend.
Yeah.
I was setting up to do some astrophotography over by Mueller's in their little Mueller's parking area. And we were sitting there and we look up and we just start seeing these dots moving. And we started freaking out. Like, what the fuck is that? Now, I've seen the Starlink train
Yeah.
when they're all together.
Yeah.
Well, this was them separated. And it was like, right, one would appear, and right as it would disappear,
Another one would come through.
like this.
Uh-huh.
Repeatedly. Hundreds of them.
Wow.
And it was freaking us out. Like, we're like, what? Well, we also had, little fun guy too, but we're like, what the fuck is going on?
But that typically doesn't make things come out that don't exist.
Yeah, that don't exist. But it was still
It's
like
not acid.
it's not, but it makes you feel uncomfortable there
Uh-huh.
when you're like, and they're highly visible, and
You
they
doubt yourself.
out there. It's really low. Like, it feels like everything's a lot lower.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Because
but
there's
it's just
no
so-
light pollution.
No,
Everything's-
nothing. Everything
feels
just right,
closer on top of you.
So I started taking photos of it, and I've got some photos where it just a whole bunch of streaks.
Yeah.
But once the sun went down, they were gone. But it was just like, oh my God, that's crazy.
It's just
Freaked us out.
catching them at that. It was near dusk when I saw them too.
Yeah.
and it's that same thing. It's just the
like,
reflection
oh
of
my
them. But you
God.
think for a minute, holy shit, man, I want to see something so bad.
I do too.
I fucking beam me up. I'm ready. Let's go.
You want to be probed?
I don't
They're
know.
not harvesting farts, bro.
I want to see what they got. I want to see what they got.
Like
Some alien psychedelics.
Close Encounters, man. I just want a Close Encounters of the Third Kind type thing. To
Yeah.
happen. Beyond
Wouldn't
the
that
little-
suck though if you're like, all right, take me, and then they're like, we're gonna bring you back, but they bring you back 80 years later and everybody's dead, and you're like, oh, all right.
And you're still the
Maybe
same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that was kind of a bummer. Now I'm back. I've seen the whole galaxy, but like everybody's dead.
You have nothing to answer for.
Yeah.
You come back, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
your
you're just like
credit's the same.
everybody's
But your
gone.
You still have a
401k
shitty
fucking
credit score.
exploded.
You're like, God, I can't buy
No, they
that.
come
canceled
back
that.
rich.
They thought you were dead.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You don't get that shit. You know?
Oh.
Man.
Death by
Damn it.
absence.
So before you're abducted, lock down your finances. Tell them, hey, I'm about to be abducted. I'm getting on a UFO tomorrow.
Just buy a bunch of
lock your
stocks
stuff up.
and stick them in a hole in the ground somewhere and come back later.
That's what you do with stocks.
We can't put them in a safe deposit box because if you're dead, then they'll empty the box and then your asshole cousin will cash them in for you or something and come back and you got nothing.
Dave.
That's right.
Dave,
Yep.
damn it, cousin
Dave.
Dave.
Dave Cave.
Thankfully, I
Dave
don't
Cave.
We
have-
learned quite a bit in his short years.
Hey,
I was wondering if one of you guys were going to catch on to that reference, song reference.
that was actually about my dad's best friend Davey, who was just crazy. He shot me one time. With a shotgun. Peppered me. He didn't like
Once.
shoot me, but yeah, he was like a
Friendly fire.
crazy wild drunk guy, and yeah, he definitely did pepper me. I've got a few,
I think that's
Marks
just
on
a part of growing up.
a ritual.
Yeah, learning curve.
If you're not peppered somewhere in your life, then something's wrong.
We were sitting across from each other on a stock tank, and this bird flew over the center, and I'm 17, and I was like, I'm not going to shoot because he's over there, and I assumed that the man that was twice my age would, have the same level of sense. Blam, 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 and then I'm sitting there like, and they start
You mean
hitting my arms.
an
And I'm
accident.
coming around the pond screaming, "You son of a bitch!" I'm fucking. My dad's like, "Come here." He grabbed the shotgun. He was like, "Go sit in the truck." I'm like, "I didn't." He was like, "Go sit in the truck." And like took the shells out of my gun. And I sat there and old Davey came around a little bit later and he was like, "Well, hell, boy, I didn't think it was gonna hit you." And he handed me a Shiner box and then he walked away. And I was like, "That was the apology." That
At
was-
17,
That's it.
God,
Yeah.
my parents would have said, hell no.
My dad was like,
Shit.
"You're bleeding. It's cool."
Whatever. Put some alcohol on it. You'll be fine. Drink just beer.
Yeah.
Never
I
got.
was like, "Well, I get some beers out of it. I guess I'm not so mad."
Mine was all for trespassing, but like down in the hill country, like
Yeah.
where you're not supposed to be. in
Rock salt and
Rock
shit?
salt. Oh, and it felt fantastic. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never had that pleasure.
Get off the property. What are you boys doing?
Can you still get rock salt?
I hope so. You got to be able to.
I mean,
Put it on your
shells.
driveway
Put
and
it in
stuff. Oh.
shells or something.
You could.
I think
do
Is that
everybody.
just reloads?
Well, everybody at home makes their stuff.
The old timer
Yeah.
way of putting empty out the shells and put black eyed peas in them.
Oh,
It works.
oh.
And it hurts.
We're moving out
Really?
to the country,
Yeah,
so I
they
need to know
shred,
these things. 'cause-
and then when they hit you, like, man, it stings. It's like going through bull nettle, but a lot of it all at one time. Like you just laid in it, and you're just like, oh.
Get you a little 410 Judge.
yeah,
You'll need one of those.
30-30.
I've always
Little
wanted
snake
one of
railer.
those.
They're great for snakes, man.
yeah.
Get a whole thing of black cats, like or M80s. Black cats are cheaper, but you can get a big ass roll of them. Just have them in a mason jar over the refrigerator or something that way, and you get animals coming up at night. You don't want them there. Just pop one of those off. They'll take off running.
Just one
It's
shell
the
of bird
country
shot.
way. No, that's too expensive, man. Don't go wasting the ammo. Just black cats.
I don't know.
My grandfather used to keep them.
I never
I don't know
Save
what the
fireworks.
weight is of the cost of a.
He always
shotgun
used
shell
to
versus a
collect,
black
like,
cat.
we go every 4th of July and get fireworks. And then whatever I didn't use, or if I was going to use them, he'd always go in there and be like, okay, I'm going to take these, I'm going to keep these. And he'd stack them and stack them and stack them. But he'd use them to run off, animals or deer that were coming into the garden and stuff. And he'd throw a black cat out there and they take off running. So, yeah, it's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
It works.
Okay.
Lesser than ammo.
We'll stock up on the 4th of July, so I'll be ready when we move into the house in the fall.
Should light one off in the house just for shits and grins, just in case there's anything in there.
Yeah, do a test run.
I know it's a new house, but I'm just saying.
It's like what movie? He's like, you never done a desk pop? It's like, it's like,
Ever
it's
done
like
desk pop, bro?
one of those kind of things, but in your house. Like, not tell my wife. That'll go over real well.
Dave over here popped once this morning, man. It was great.
Yeah.
You ever had one pop in your car?
Yes.
Like in a nice little Black Cat firework war?
It wasn't my car.
rocket.
It was my grandfather's
God.
truck. He had the old Suburban bench seat going across, and he had these hooks down at the bottom of the seat, and he laid a shotgun down here, like across the bottom, so our legs would be sitting on it. One day we were down in Lake Whitney, and we're going down a dirt road. We hit a pothole. That thing went off and blew a hole out the side of the door.
Oh, shit.
Scared the, I was like 6. I was like, oh my God. Freaking out.
It's not just the sound, it's the weird concussion, too, that like
Yeah,
goes to the
and
whole
that
car, you're like,
truck,
"God."
like you were just like, what? What?
Where all the liner had already fallen out over the years, just a metal roof. Like,
Oh,
kind of a
that
deal.
Suburban definitely got to it, where it was like
Yeah.
bubbled down.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it was.
Just tear that out. and
Wish we
just
still
gotta-
had that thing, man. It met its demise in Colleyville years back, before any of the shit was there between Glade Road and what is Cheeksburger on the west side of 121. It was a big field out there, and we used to go to bonfire parties out there because they kind of dipped down. And cops came to bust it one night, and we all scattered. And I had that 4-wheel drive Suburban. I decided to, because they were coming in the interest, there wasn't anywhere to go, so I decided just to haul ass for 121. And I hit what I didn't know was a ditch. And went over that thing and came out the other side. The whole truck sitting like this, and I'm just like trying to get down the road. I was like, "Well, that's the end of that Suburban."
The cops get you?
Nope,
Ah, see,
I got away.
you got away.
Can't catch me, motherfuckers.
You
got
crept away at that point. Like,
Literally,
Yeah.
20 miles
Just
an
to
hour.
crawl out of there.
Just yeah, shattered that thing, but it was ready. I'm glad that it went out that way.
I
a good way
destroyed
to do it.
the interior of a car out near the Blue
Blue
Bayou
Yeah.
and towns and all that. There was some fields out there, and they used to do this thing at our high school that was it was called Egg Wars, and it was the seniors versus the juniors every year,
Okay.
homecoming week, and like it had grown from this thing that like I had older cousins that said like in the late 80s, early 90s, it was like all week long everybody would get ambushed and get egged. Well, like in the 20-year tradition of it or something, it evolved in this thing where we would meet in a pasture, and it was like a fucking war. And it was like people would lead a charge. You'd have all the cars lined up with all the headlights pointing this way and then the other side, and the whole field's lit up. And I led a charge in my fucking purple Dodge Intrepid, bouncing through the thing, and like people were hiding behind my car and everybody's throwing, and all of a sudden we got surrounded by all of the seniors on the baseball team, and I couldn't get the windows up fast enough. Eggs were flying inside and just ruined the fucking interior of the car. And
Jeez.
they all stood around and just used every egg they had. I had little paint rings, like looked like paintballs had been shot all over the car. Paint chips just in perfect rings, like all over the thing. And we left there and like and then the thing was afterwards you call a truce. Everybody meet at the car wash and like smoke a joint and wash their cars and clean up.
The longest
Like-
car wash?
In the world?
It wouldn't have been long enough. It would not have been long enough. And we all met, and I was like, man, something smells like fucking breakfast out here. And I lifted the hood, and my car had like a layer an inch deep of fried egg on the entire top of the fucking engine.
Jesus.
And I like,
Sandwiches, anyone?
we hosed it off. I cleaned it all as best I could, and then like I don't know, a month later, first cold day of the year, I'm driving to school and I cranked on that fucking heater and like rotten egg hanging out of the window, driving my car, trying to not puke. Yeah. But, so I too ruined some cars in field parties in different ways.
It happens, man. You know, we do it for the party.
I saw a video today of a guy he runs a pick and pull, and he's got a Nissan Sentra, an old Nissan Sentra sitting there that still runs, but he took all the oil out and replaced it with maple syrup.
I saw this dude.
Did it work?
Yes.
It worked.
It worked.
What?
And then he opened it up, and it was all like foaming up and everything. But he said it smelled great.
Yeah, it's like it smells like pancakes.
Waffle House in
Yeah.
here, man.
I couldn't believe it worked.
Oh man. It's
I don't think that works for long.
Thank God that dude's out there. He's just testing everything. Like he's like, okay, today we're gonna use Crisco. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like French fries. Like, yeah.
Well, we killed the Volkswagen. Let's try the Altima and maple syrup. That's
Yeah.
the one today.
Yeah.
This combo.
It is pretty awesome.
I got
pretty
the
awesome.
list in. Looks like Craig found it for the Save Dwayne 2.0 for all the bands that are
Did
playing.
he send it to us?
Yeah.
Did Craig send it to us?
Yeah, it's on the PCR.
Let's see here. I don't know. Does it have a... Oh, it does have a graphic. We can pop that up. Hold
Yeah.
on. There's two?
So there's an acoustic stage and a main stage. They're doing like we did the other night.
All right, hold on a second here. Before he pulls this up.
It's a very tight schedule. I was looking at it. Like, oh, it's tight.
Very tight.
Tight, like a tiger.
All right. This is them. Looks like it's right. Oh, yeah, you pulled me up. Look at that. There we go.
There you go.
So what do we got? Okay, Sunday starts at 11.
I'm
What's
looking
that?
here. Yeah, 11:30. Or is that
You
the?
got 11 on this side right here.
Oh, okay.
Danny and the Rejects.
Yeah. Then Lookout, Time Thief, Bullet, Rock Candy, Unglued, The Black Ridge Union, Back in Black, Rock and Roll Over, Live Band Karaoke. God, my eyes are terrible.
Now, this is the main stage. This is going to be in the big main room
Yep. And
down
then-
there. Is the acoustic stage going to be the one right out here?
No, they moved that to the lobby.
So it's in the
So it's in the lobby. So like while like see there where it says Danny and the Rejects, and then at 11:30 it's Chaz Jackson on the acoustic stage. So while Chaz is playing, the next band setting up, which will be Lookout, and
They're
then
gonna bounce
Terry
back and
Murphy back and forth. Yeah,
Terry Murphy, Leighton and Lulu,
yeah.
90 Proof Trio, The Players, Whiskey Girl, Even It Up, Chi and Honcho. That will be on July 12th.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Just down the hall here?
just
Yep,
down the hall.
just down the hall.
There's a big concert hall down here. They rent it out. You can do shows there. They got full light production and whatnot, and PA and the whole bit.
That's cool.
It's kind of
Over
like a listening
200.
room vibe, but you could do full band. We did full band in there one night.
A lot of people have done full band in there.
We're supposed to do another one August 8th, but I think we're going to be in Idaho. So,
Growing potatoes.
Priest River.
Growing
Going to be
potatoes.
sitting in a cabin watching the river go by, doing nothing until the 13th when I come back home. Absolute nothing.
That sounds awesome.
Becoming
Yeah.
a potato.
Phone will be off. Don't call. I'm not going to answer. I'm dead to the world at that point. Just leave me alone.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
What else we got going on? This weekend, I had a whole thing. Where the hell did it go? Y'all got anything going on this weekend? We know next weekend you've got something big going on, but
Yeah.
Not this weekend.
anything happened this weekend? Y'all
No.
taking this weekend off,
Yeah.
chilling out? Shit.
Just staying limber.
Limber.
Doing your stretches, getting in the swing of things, getting ready. Oh,
Training.
crap. Training.
Getting plenty of sky kicks in there.
This
Doing
is
the
where we
splits.
cut to a
Still got it.
montage.
Oh, God. Still got it.
I need a montage.
Team America.
Okay, Thursday this week. Our friend Andrew Sherman, who I think is he coming on the show? Did we get him yet, Craig? I know he wants to.
Not yet.
He does a podcast called Dallas Famous, but he's also a photographer for the Dallas Observer.
Cool.
He is doing a gallery showing at Tucker Art Projects over in Dallas. The opening is Thursday night, and it's all local bands he's shot through the years. He's putting up there.
All right.
Cool.
So he's got quite a working for the Observer. He's gotten quite a bit. And then Saturday, over at the Double Wide, is Britstop's final show with Tim and Aaron. Tim's my brother-in-law, bass player. He is moving back to New York.
Right on.
So it'll be the last one with him. So they're going to do 2 sets, an 80 set and a 90 set. And I don't know what time it starts, probably 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Over at Double Wide. So be there at 8. Have fun. Get some Yoo-hoo in you. And then party.
Yoo-hoo. Oh, that's Yahoo. Never mind. Damn it.
The frozen Yoo-hoo is great over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it Everclear based or vodka based? I always forget.
Once you get to the Yoo-hoo point, it doesn't really matter.
I always forget what it is. And then I always forget I drink them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I'm about 1 or 2 in, I'm like, how many do I have? Where am I at?
I've only
How
had
do I get
those
home?
after a substantial amount of other shit. Like, I think I had one of those. I don't really know.
They're pretty crazy.
Yep.
And then, aren't you playing on Saturday?
Yes. Broncos here in Hearst. And then we're Friday at the Mesquite Rodeo.
Nice.
Yeah, which will be...
The queen of the rodeo.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
They still have the Mesquite Rodeo.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
run-
find shocking.
It's run by a company called Rodeo Provisions. And we've done it the last 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Is it the entire weekend, or is it just
It's
one night?
all week. It's
Is it all
Thursday,
week?
Friday, Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they still did it.
Yeah. The venue they built on the side of it for Rodeo Provisions is pretty dope. It's really nice. The food's incredible, like the barbecue, but it's really good. And we all get what is it? The old-fashioned saying, like when you show up to a festival or something, it's either barbecue or pizza, right? Whatever they get. But we've all had the best barbecue in Texas because they
barbecue.
say it every night. But it is actually pretty damn good. Yeah. So good wait staff, big stage. Still got to bring your own PA. Although he told me, he was like, well, we got one for you. And I was like,
Do you?
Heard
Do
that
you,
before.
man?
It's like a 20
Yeah.
watt guitar amp.
we're pretty favorable to
It's
our
a
own
single
if we can use it.
Bose stick.
I got one 18-inch speaker, man.
He said he's got 2 double 18-inch QSCs powered with 2 double 15 tops. So the old towers. I said, are they powered? He said, they're powered. We got a 24-channel board. What kind? I'm not sure. Okay, we'll just plug into the speakers. Run our ears. So you never know. You don't know what you're getting into out there. I know that if it all backfires, the Yorkvilles are in the trailer. We got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then on the 27th,
27th, Magnolia Motor Lounge. Roll Sons.
gonna kill it.
Aurora James.
Gonna be able to get this. Does this come out the same day
Yes.
Yeah.
on the streaming services?
No.
The following
no.
day.
Following
Yeah.
day.
The following day.
But the vinyl will be for sale.
Man, I'm going to come out to
Wow,
that.
that's for sale.
I'm going to put it in the
Please.
calendar
Yeah, I
now
hope
because
so.
I'm off.
But the streaming comes out on a Sunday?
I don't know. Ask Chad. I don't know.
Comes out the next week.
Oh, the next week. Okay. 'Cause
I don't know
they've
nothing
changed
about that.
things so much, and now you can get away with murder, basically, with releasing stuff whenever you want.
Yeah.
It's so strange. Like, it was Tuesday forever growing up.
Yep.
Go to Sound Warehouse on Tuesday, get the new shit at Best Buy. And then it turned to Friday
Fridays.
because of piracy,
Yep.
because the international release in Europe was always on Friday. So the people would get it on Friday, put it up on LimeWire or Torrents or whatever, before it would come out here on Tuesday. So then they
bumped it
wanted
up.
to combat that, so they moved everything to Friday. And now with streaming services, it's just like, when do you want to put it out? You can just put it out at, 9 p.m. on a Sunday.
Made me think of that
Yep.
It's like
Mitch
weird.
Hedberg joke where he's talking about XM radio. It's like, you can swear on here. He's like, yeah, you can swear in the woods too because nobody can hear it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, release it whenever you want. Fucking, you get anybody listening, that's awesome.
Well,
Yeah, man.
it's been fun.
Yeah, this has been great.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Sorry I'm so out of it today.
I am too.
I got an ass whip of a week this last week, and I'm still like half here.
Same.
You boys did fine.
Yeah,
Thanks
likewise.
for talking all kinds of wacky conspiracy with me. These guys won't engage me that much with that.
Did they separate you?
They're just
No.
like,
He's
all right,
special.
All right,
Come
we've
over
heard about
You
it.
go over here. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
Do y'all ever? This is a good van question. When y'all ride, do y'all ride together to shows, or do you ride separately?
Sometimes.
It doesn't happen that often anymore.
Do you ever just get bored enough to where you start gaslighting each other?
Probably. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do that. We did that quite a bit. Poor Tristan, man. He just gets it every time. And we just start saying the most obscene shit. But then he fires back with like, well, the best guitar player in the world is in Guns N' Roses. I was like, he has a name. And no, he's not. We're not going there.
Saul Hudson.
Like, he'll say shit like that to gaslight us. And that kills an hour in the van.
just hating on each other.
Just saying the word. Like, I had him going on movies the other day. I was like, Batman number 3 was definitely the best Batman movie. He was like, what the fuck did you just say? I was like, Val Kilmer, bro. What the fuck? You know? He was like, there's no way you really think that. I was like, totally, dude. Jack Nicholson was like, Keith Ledger was meh, you know. But Arnold Schwarzenegger is the
As
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was the
there you
best
go.
thing ever.
That's quality shit right there.
Well, did you see the other conspiracy that went down at the UFC fight when Hokit won?
Oh,
And he said Michelle
well,
Obama's
that's not a
man?
conspiracy. That guy just said some dumbass shit
Yeah.
on national television. Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
You're like, yeah, all right. Are you going to yell about gay frogs next? What's going on?
Hey,
I'm like,
they are. They're making the frogs gay.
I saw comparisons of that UFC fight at the White House to Scenes from Idiocracy.
yeah, and it's pretty much there.
Yeah.
Like, they're just missing a few, like, junk cars that stay on the White House lawn, like,
Yeah.
year round. Just up on blocks. Like, other than that shit, they pretty much got it.
Alex Jones is an American treasure, and he needs to be protected at all costs.
I
will eat
used
your
to be
ass.
a huge fan until he totally went nuts. I met him a couple times.
Yeah.
Talked with him. Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Dude, he's wild.
funny as shit.
Like 2005.
I don't have another pillow.
I asked him, I was like, why do you just scream and just go? And he was like, it's the only way people pay attention. He was like, you have to sell it. They're not just listening to your boring shit.
There's
Just,
the answer. We
you
got to
know,
start yelling.
You got to holler and like,
Damn it, Justin! Yeah, I could hear it now. Just ringing him. Oh, put him up here. There we go.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was his explanation.
Speaking of
Funny.
frogs, our neighbor that is still alive, okay, circling back here after all these months, the conspiracy is she's alive, she's back home, she's lost a lot of weight. You have to check that episode out on episode whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was early.
There was a frog in her backyard. So if I get arrested for this, fine. It's worth it because I had to sleep with it. Like,
Wait,
this
what?
thing's
That's
just loud as
That's how you
fuck.
make gay frogs.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm
Sleeping
saying.
with it.
No. This thing's just loud as hell. Like, it is just. But it's like right out our window. And I'm just
massive
like,
bullfrog.
I finally had enough, man. Red Ryder came involved. No more. So.
That's what I say. Why do you
just
think I
couldn't
have
do it. I couldn't do it anymore, man. It took me like 6 or 7 to get it. But I got
Couple
it.
windows.
Just right in the middle of a. Yes.
It doesn't sound like that.
Yes.
The little suppressed 22 will take care of everything.
Totally. It's just too loud.
Done.
That's
It's like-
yeah, that suppressed. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. With a scope on it. Just
What, you're like afraid
high
that this was
definition.
like the neighbor's pet frog or something?
Yeah. Well, she has a pond out there. She has a little pond in her backyard.
Oh.
Well, now this is evidence.
This is
Yeah, no,
murder.
it's all right.
And those damn koi fish were so loud.
they had it coming.
And I was hungry.
Yeah.
It's a
frog
Japanese
legs.
delicacy.
Just let it go.
Just get some more from the Japanese gardens at the
Yeah.
downtown.
Damn.
Well, man, I mean, damn it. It got down to where I was like trying to go to sleep. This thing's going on. Then the wife's like, that frog is so loud. Just wondering what it's going to be tonight. You know, like,
Sleep with earplugs in.
frog's quiet. Be like, man, for once, thank God, you know. See how many days I can get in before the question pops up.
She wasn't out there crying. Betsy, why you dead?
Betsy.
I don't know.
Betsy
That's
the
first-
Betsy the bullfrog.
Betsy the Bullfrog. Dude, that's an album. That is an
should
album
coin that.
cover waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Before we go, real quick, you and Craig Went out Saturday.
Made sweet love.
Yeah, you did. Under the stars.
Yeah.
I got to see a little bit of it, but it wasn't not from y'all, what y'all shouting, just from his phone. And I was fucking like, wow. I hit up Josh Stone from Electric Church and was like, you might ought to think about this. Like,
Out there?
for an album cover. For them. Yeah.
So I'm formulating my retirement plans. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I'm using Craig and our friend Lance as guinea pigs. Because I told them that. They know.
Okay,
they know.
okay.
They know. They're 100% aware of this.
Just waiting for the whole middle finger thing in the air to come
No.
Okay.
Is he going to middle finger me? You got to tell me.
I'll tell you.
Anyway, but what I want to do is once I'm done working for the Empire is do travel photography stuff.
Yeah.
Where we go on location and shoot astro stuff or landscape stuff. Teach classes basically.
Sure.
Teach class.
Cool.
And I told them I wanted to do some guinea pigging with them just to see how, just working out.
Sure.
Some things and ideas and thoughts. And, Craig, he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
He's pretty well versed. Knows his camera inside and out. But Lance is 100% green.
Sure.
So it was kind of fun, going out there with both of them and teaching them how to shoot stars and astrophotography at a badass Norwegian church in the middle of the hill country.
Yeah. It was dope. What y'all did.
Or the
was
beginning of the hill country is basically
killer.
what it was. It would have been better, we were worried all week about the weather and clouds, and we had a little bit of a window where there weren't any clouds, and we all got some pretty cool shots all through playing with things, but then the clouds moved in, and we were just kind of like, that did it. Can't see. Thank you, El Nino.
Yeah.
Dope.
Wait, that's
Spanish
the band. El
for-
Nino.
There's more
The
coming this
Nino.
week, man. I don't think I've seen it rain like this in Texas in so long.
Just because of this cycle.
This is
Usually by
crazy.
now we're dry and there's no clouds in the sky.
Yeah.
So
we're just 2 weeks out from 4th of July, so that's when the heat really kicks on, which I'm fully expecting it to still happen. Just like,
Yeah.
there it is.
Ready.
It's
110.
my fault. It's my fault.
Oh,
We're
is it?
building a house, so that's why it's fucking raining so much.
No, but
We're
thank
trying-
you.
Trying to pour
No,
a
I'm-
foundation and
Yeah.
it's become a pain
What
in
was
the
it? 4 years ago, 5 years ago, we had the drought where it was like May to August. It didn't rain.
none at all.
Yeah, and that rain came down, dude. I was like,
That is one thing I haven't seen on the
August
news
23rd, it
lately is drought numbers.
yeah.
They haven't even mentioned
Somehow
them.
we're still under a burn ban, though.
Always.
How does that work?
Really?
Yes.
Always.
Go figure.
I think that's just absolutely stupid. It's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, we've had the most rain we've ever seen in forever.
Is it the wind?
But it's
is that the excuse they use?
We're in Texas. Good. We're in Fort Worth and Dallas. Like,
Yeah.
there's little bits of wind here, but nothing compared to like Oklahoma or East Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
Or sorry, West Texas.
West Texas, yeah.
Where you could put an umbrella out on a skateboard and make it to Midland in an hour. You know what I mean? Like,
Has anybody heard or does anybody know the Fort Worth fireworks show this year? Is it going to be a big grand thing because of it being 250?
Haven't heard.
Are they going off? Are they going nuts? I mean, every year they seem to
I know that for
set Panther Island on fire.
the September 20th
part of the
deal we're doing,
tradition.
like that's part. Like we're trying to get that to be,
America 250?
which I would love for you guys to play on that if you want to do that.
What is it?
September 20th, we're going to be doing a deal at Panther Island, and it's Deadwood Revival presents Paws in the City. It's helping dogs find a home, and it's going to be at the Coyote Drive-In.
Wait, you're not
cool.
doing fireworks at this, right?
That's what we want to do.
Why? There's dogs there.
No.
That's
It's-
torture.
They'll be way far away. Like we're talking about a drone show that comes out, but
A drone show's way better than
yeah,
a fireworks show.
We're talking about it, but one guy said fireworks show, and the other one I was like, damn it, drone show, dogs. Some of them might have PTSD, like that,
Fireworks, no.
Yeah,
Drones,
big loud bangs. But then again, there's
it's
going to
like-
be a massive concert going on all day.
Yeah, you have massive fucking hysteria.
That's going to be
with it.
it's an SL250 with an L acoustics rig. It's going to be big. It went from we were expecting 1,000 to 1,500. I think tickets are going to go on sale July. Then it was 5,000. Then it was 10,000. Now the city's behind it. Panther Island's behind it. Now it's They're expecting anywhere from 20 to 30,000 people.
Damn.
It's going to be enormous. So like we got the.
You know what's going to happen?
No what?
The people in River Oaks are going to be pissed, griping about sound and why is it so loud over there all the time? Panther Island always making racket.
How dare them do concerts and support the arts
At a
Good Lord,
concert
them.
venue.
At a concert
Every
venue.
concert at Panther Island, and especially Ooby Dooby, because it's all the bass and everything. They're just like everybody in River Oaks starts posting shit. It's so loud, and I live 10 miles from here. What the
You
hell?
got to think
Well,
too,
they
like,
can complain to the River Oaks police department. They have zero jurisdiction over it.
Yeah,
what you could
Like, for
think
the last
about
time, ma'am, we can't do anything about it. It's
Sorry.
a different city.
the Panther Island stage. That was like a JBL rig, line array and etc. There was only a little bit of it. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about an L acoustics rig. Like,
But,
this is enormous.
I mean, when other bands play there, they bring in their own shit too. Like when they did
Sure.
Punk and Drublic,
Yeah,
that was loud as shit.
yeah.
That was
When
crazy.
Danny told me that we were going to do that, I was like, holy hell! Like Cutthroat, they jumped on, so they're on Finches, and I was like, shit, yes, okay. So we knew you guys were coming on. I wanted to get you guys on it.
Yeah, let's.
It's we're waiting on a few more things to settle, and then once we have it, Sarah's got another meeting next week, and then once it's done, it's done. But fireworks show,
No.
drone show,
In.
yeah,
Yeah, don't
yeah.
pop fireworks around dogs.
I know, I know.
That's horrible.
Because the first time I was all
rescues.
about it. At first, I was like, "Yeah, fireworks show, man. We'll make it fucking big and shoot it from Panther Island." And I was like, "Dogs, no, let's not do that. It's a terrible idea."
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
And it's going to be at the drive-in, you said?
it's gonna be at the drive-in. It'll be on that screen that is at the back of the lot that Fort Worth's in the backdrop.
Uh-huh.
It'll be right there. It goes. It's 30
The
foot.
south one?
The 30 foot. Yeah, the 30 foot to the bottom of the screen. So the SL will actually sit up under it, and the roof will go all the way up to it, and so the screen will look like it's sitting on top of the stage.
It's cool.
Yeah, we went out there and did a walkthrough with Miller, and we took a laser grid and measured everything and how the buses are getting in and all the stuff. But man, there's so many people. There's like 60 plus vendors now that have already signed up. 50 some odd food trucks. Like
Nice.
City of Fort Worth handling all the traffic because they're shutting down. What they're doing to have this event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool, man. We got a 5K and 10K run. We're doing it's virtual, and you can run it, walk it, wheel it. As long as you do it, and it's a thing that you can sign up online and do it. Sign on with your phone QR. I'll put it right here. There we go.
I've already done it.
Yeah.
I need my medal.
Yeah,
At home
if
in
you signed
your
up for it, it'll be
chair with
mailed
your
to you.
green
And you get like
ski.
a T-shirt with it and
Yeah, I'm
the
doing
whole
this.
logo, and you get a medal and all that stuff. And we've already had over 100 people jump in, and have started. And it was just released on the 7th.
Nice.
So it people are getting into it like crazy, man. It's awesome. So
Very cool.
Cool.
yeah,
If
all to
we-
help pups find a home.
We'd be in if we've got it on the open on the calendar where we can do it.
It's a Sunday, so
Sure we do. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made sure that the stage isn't facing the sun. You know what I mean?
Very nice.
That we have blinders on the sides to keep it dark in there, control the haze, the light show, the whole,
Nice.
So we
Are bands playing all day, or are they just going to start in the
day.
evening?
Yeah. So in the morning, Mustang Sally Productions is putting on a huge car show that'll go all the way to like 4:00, and it's those are the same dudes that did the thing out at Gas Monkey when they were like 4,000 cap and 8,000 showed up and they had to like clear it. It's that company. So you got that going on. So in the morning we're going to start with like acoustic acts, and we'll do them 10 to whatever o'clock, and then start bands rolling through. And so I think we're going to try and get like a backline kit. Everything's set up that way, the whole nine. Make sure it just runs smooth for everybody.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
Sounds good.
green
love
rooms
to
and
do it.
fruit and food and all that stuff. So it's dope, man.
Awesome.
I wanted to make sure that it was bands, from Fort Worth that are doing this, and there's a reason behind it, and I'm not allowed to talk about it, but there's a massive reason, and it's really it's going to be a history making moment. So
Awesome.
really cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Until Sasha says no.
Sasha's army.
She don't own the island yet.
Say, move it to Sundance.
Yet.
I don't know that it would fit, man. Sundown, like how big is like?
No, I wouldn't fit.
No, there's no way.
Not with no, because what you're going to end up having to do is take up the room of the jury parking and all that, too.
Yeah, because they're going to use
If you're having that many people
to park
in
all
there.
the cars, and then they're going to be shuttling people over to Coyote Drive-In.
Yeah.
So that's where the city of Fort Worth got involved, and how they're shutting down streets. They're shutting down Maine, basically, on certain ways so that you can get in there and park.
Wow.
And I mean, it's a massive. This has been like 8 months in the making.
Cool.
Did I ever show you the mock-ups I did for the group I was working with that wanted to buy the power plant, but how we were going to build a stage there underneath Main Street?
Man,
That would be so cool.
place would be such a fucking rad place to do something.
So
I've always thought that would be a cool place.
I was working with this group. I'm not going to say who they are because I'm still supposedly under an NDA, but they were full in, had more than enough money to turn that over, and it was going to be a multi-use functional facility to where there's going to be recording studios in there. There was going to be a campus for the arts, like musicians, a graphic design place, like an all-in-one shop for whatever you needed, whatever a musician might need, and then some apartments for traveling musicians, places for buses. But underneath Main Street, I had mocked up to where there's an area, have you ever been under there? Where how there's the big arches?
And it faces the bluff.
Yeah. So those big arches, what we were going to do was underneath one of them was a whole area for bus parking. And then underneath another one was a whole area for green rooms and whatever. Then another one was the stage.
Cool.
So the stage would be underneath there. You could have, it was just all going to be wide open and everything. And it was, they were like, fuck yeah. This
But
is
no
gonna be
deal, it fell
fantastic.
through? Or?
So TCC still owns the property.
Mm-hmm.
And going to talk to them turned into a whole bunch of chaos.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit that goes on in the city of Fort Worth that's very, let's just say it feels like the mob.
Sure.
And if you're not part of their club,
then you ain't
and
in.
you don't spill semen on their table, you're not in, type thing. And it was just excuse after excuse after excuse of why they wouldn't sell it. And all the guys was like, well, I own a company that does that. So what's the next one? Well, I own 3 companies that does environmental studies and impacts all over the world. So what else?
Yeah.
Oh, there might be oil under there. Well, I own 2 companies that take care of capping. And, it was just everything they kept throwing.
Sure.
Because
they don't want you to
these
do it.
3 guys were like, we've got it all taken care of. And then it was like, well, structurally in the roof, and it's all. I own 8 roofing companies in Texas. So what's up?
Yeah.
We can do all this. And it was just, it turned out it really seemed they didn't want anything ever done in that building. And TCC just didn't want to let it go unless you join
Somebody's
their
holding
bullshit.
on. Somebody's holding on for when all that development blows up.
Well, now one of the guys owns a lot of the land down there already.
Yeah.
And he's holding on for casinos. And
Cool.
building that.
Hell
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, casinos.
I had to sell.
I think if we get legal gambling, we could finally get legal weed here. Probably not, right?
Probably.
It'd be pretty close.
That'd be the second thing to come.
Look at Oklahoma. How
Yeah.
in with casinos.
Never
then
thought they'd
weed.
pass this up.
Unreal.
But they that whole all those apartments they built on the east end of Stockyards.
Yeah.
Up on the hill,
Uh-huh.
across from where the old spaghetti warehouse. And all
Sure.
is. That was supposed to be casino land.
Oh, really?
They were going to put stuff there, but the other stuff that
God,
is the
can you
old
imagine?
Nile City.
It's a nightmare getting through there now, and they haven't even finished developing it. Like, can you imagine if they put a casino there?
We'll all be retired by the time that thing's done. We'll be old men by the time that thing's completely finished.
A lot of the
I just don't know where they're going to put the cars.
a lot of the
airlift
talk,
everybody in.
a lot of the talk going through and sitting in meetings and being flies on the wall and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Is the way they think it's going to happen is kind of like I said earlier. If it
Limited
passes,
number of licenses.
there's a limited number of licenses per county, and not every county is going to get a license.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But no big city's going to pass up on that because they lose all that revenue to the next town over. So.
but like they were estimating that like Tarrant County might get 5 or 6 licenses, which would build up all that
Casino
area around
Beach,
downtown.
man, bring it back.
Bring back Casino Beach. Yeah, but that's what they were estimating was that's how it's going to roll out.
Yeah.
And you got to be in on top of it and know people. And that was another thing. Like these people were like, "This is where our nut is."
Yeah.
So your little art project in this, we're only going to go so far.
Yeah.
But we're
Thanks,
not
but no
gonna
thanks.
we're not gonna sign in blood on that when our nut is gonna be developing all this out.
It makes me curious because the other building that's down there that looks like a big airplane hangar, like the shell is there, and they've completely cleaned it out. So like,
The old pecan factory,
yes,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be
the
something.
clan headquarters.
Right.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was back in the day.
It was before it became the pecan. It was the clan headquarters, Tarrant County.
Maybe they should just knock it down.
An LGBTQ plus organization bought it, and that's going to be one of their arts places that when it's said and done.
Right,
They're the ones who got it from the
Good for them.
Pecan.
Turn it around.
turn around. Yep.
when it went up for auction. Yep.
Well, Duder, 21 in the bag.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Blackjack.
We can find you guys. It's Royal Sense TX, right?
Yes.
On all the socials.
Yep.
And then the album's out in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Come be there on the 27th
Absolutely.
at.
Magnolia Motor Lounge.
Yep.
It'll be a party.
Are you
It'll be
off?
fun.
You want to go? I'm going to go.
We'll talk about that as soon as this mic is dead.
Okay.
Because I had to talk to Johnny about it. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And speaking of which, fuck you, Johnny.
He's waiting for us at the practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
should
yeah?
have just come down here and crashed it.
Yeah.
They're right down the street.
I know.
He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get off on time. What's Javi's excuse?
Same.
That son of a bitch.
But
Both
by
of them.
now, they're always there.
I'm not gonna come rolling in late.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hey,
We're
man.
out of here.
Peace.